Fat blindness. Have you seen this?
No.
They say, like, you don't know how fat you are until you lose weight and look back at photos.
Diagnose me with that right this second.
Wait, really?
I have no idea. Yeah, I mean, like, this is our wokest episode ever. That's the title. Wokest episode ever, exclamation point.
But I'm glad they're, I don't know, I guess they were super nice. I don't know what the hell happened with that. They're for me, they're not. Don't give up. Just kidding.
Her name is Trish, she's got the dish and all the gossip's filthy rich, pretty and pink, hot topic queen, and says what everybody thinks, she's just Trish.
Hello. Happy Thursday, our favorite day of the week. You guys.
Since when?
Well,
Since Wednesday.
Since Wednesday. Wow. You don't love a Thursday?
I don't know if I live for a Thursday, no.
What?
Yeah.
To me, that's like the weekend. That's like, okay, we made it through.
It's almost like you're being edged for the weekend. Like, it's not quite the weekend, but we're close.
Right. Well, I just take Friday off.
Oh,
Which,
okay.
I guess, yes. Luxury over
You try
here.
being an influencer for a day.
I actually don't take Friday off. I actually have a big day on Friday. I have a big, long work day. I have to be up at 3 a.m. So try being an influencer for a day. No. I love being an influencer. I do. There's nothing better. I went to the Pink Wall yesterday and I felt very influencer
Yeah.
vibes.
I
Have you
was
been?
just scrolling. I was like, oh my God, is that Tara Yummy? I was like, oh no, it's Trisha.
Very close to the same. Honestly, we should do for Patreon like an LA influencer day.
Wow. I would love that, actually.
Like, what are the spots you think of? Because like I was getting my hair done and I was like, I was right by the Pink Wall. I was right by Community Goods. I was right by everything. Like, what do you think of when you think of LA
Both of those
influencer?
things. Definitely think of like Melrose Trading Post.
Yeah.
I feel like back in the day, the girls were always at the Trading Post buying an overpriced like necklace or something, you know?
Oh, like a chunky statement
Yeah,
piece. Yeah. That's right there too. They're all on Melrose.
Yeah, so I feel like all of that.
You have to hide your phone though. I saw a TikTok of someone getting robbed at the Vivian Westwood broad daylight.
What?
Yeah, you saw that one?
Yeah, 2 guys with guns.
What?
Yes.
If you can't go to the Vivian Westwood, where can you go?
I know,
What?
period. And he even said he had like fake Louis Vuitton on and fake jewelry, and that's what they took. And like weirdly enough, they like kept his car and kept his key, or like they left his car, left his keys, left his phone. They just took all the stuff he was wearing, I guess, and told him to
Well,
walk.
they didn't see the phone and he kind of threw the keys. Yeah, he was lucky that those 2 things were.
Yeah, I won't tell you where I put my phone, but I definitely put it somewhere you can't get
That's
it.
one secret.
Yeah, I mean,
you'll
she
That's
calls
never-
me
one
every
secret.
day.
You'll never know. No, because it is crazy, and my hair salon is right by there. It's literally right by there, and I was just like, and he's like, yeah, the people from the hair salon looked across the way and saw it happening, and I was like, oh my God, that's so crazy.
Eyewitness.
Yeah, but I guess they came over to his defense afterwards. But I thought that you saw that too. I thought that was I guess it wasn't that niche. I don't know. He was like, he looked cool. He had like cool like blonde hair and thing. But he did say there was a lesson to be had from that story, because he did say that he was like on his phone, like going through his car, like distracted. So he had like the car open for a while. He was on the phone with his dad. He's like looking for stuff. So he's like, just don't be
I
distracted.
mean, just sounds a normal. That's what I'm saying. It's kind of crazy that you can't be just normal, distracted.
No, of course.
On
No,
the street, on Melrose.
well,
yeah.
you can't wear anything. You can't wear jewelry. I mean, anymore, you can't do anything. Which, yeah, it's sad, but you have to be. I see that with moms too, like in Target, like they're always like looking when they put their kittens. Like it's sad that you have to be that way, but you kind of have to be that way. Which also, we have no sponsor today, but I just went to In-N-Out and
What?
well, this is okay. Well, I ordered a Flying Dutchman. Have you seen these?
Yes.
Have you had one?
No. Is that the one with the onion?
Well, I thought so.
Oh.
And
What
I
do
ordered
you
a
mean?
Flying Dutchman, and they just gave me cheese and burger
What?
without the bun. It was basically a cheeseburger, no bun. Is what they gave me.
With lettuce or no?
No.
How do you
You'll see
hold
it.
it? How do you eat it?
I just picked up the cheese and the meat.
What?
And it came on like the Flying Dutchman paper. I guess maybe I'm supposed to ask for the grilled onions because I really wanted the grilled onions because I love
thought
grilled
that's
onion.
what it meant.
Yeah, me too.
Well, that's why when I went in, I was like, hey, can I get the Flying Dutchman? They're like, yeah, of course. Like, they seemed to know what it was. I guess I should have ordered it maybe more specific because I even got, like, the sauce over it. But it was, like, it was good. I just wish I would have had the grilled onion. So I didn't really get... I didn't get what I wanted, but that's okay. I still got a burger with a bun and cheese fries, so it was fine. But... yeah, it was a whole thing. But what was interesting is they have, instead of an ad read today, we have a good cause. This was from our In-N-Out placemat. It's called the Slave to Nothing Foundation, and it's helping, stopping, and preventing and protecting survivors of human trafficking online, which I thought was
Wow.
interesting. Yeah, my whole For You page is like people at Target, which I'm like so vigilant. I mean, we rarely go out, me and Malibu by ourselves, but doesn't matter. It takes like half a second. You know, when people come up to us in the parking lot, I'm always like, no. I'm like very like, I just always think someone's trying to distract me. But anyways, it can happen online, which I think is interesting. This is talking about people who go play video games. But anyways, there's a QR code. We donated $5,000 on behalf of Just Trish podcast. And if you guys want to donate, it's you know, you're always looking for things to do. This one seems like it goes pretty directly. It says, talk to your kids, click with caution. The Slave to Nothing Foundation partners with those on the front lines working to expose these threats, protect survivors, and end human trafficking, which is a pretty serious thing. I mean, it's pretty real, I guess, is what it is. Because you always hear about it, and you're like, no, it's not like, but it's pretty prevalent, and it kind of just happens every day to everyday people. So anyways, if you want to donate to that, that's our ad read today. That's not an ad read. We didn't get sponsored, but would love. We'll talk about this more. I love it. Any sort of things I like to donate to. So if you guys have any causes, let us know. We love it. It's like spring. I feel like springtime is the time that you just like clean out your closet and donate to organizations, you know?
Sure, yeah.
So anyone we have, we're here for it. So thank you in and out for that. They're like, do you want to round up for ending child trafficking? I was like, yeah, I do. That's a cool cause. And they had the pins and they had the placemats, and I thought that was really cool. Shout out In and Out. I know they get some heat sometimes because
Do they?
Well, you know what? People don't like that they have a Bible verse, but I don't think that. Oh, it's still there. The John 3:16 is there.
Well, you know, they're one of the first or major fast food places to really pay their employees pretty well. So I think that
it balances out,
right?
Yeah, and they're putting it more nonchalant not to offend anyone. So I think John 3:16 is an okay one too. I think it's just like, for God so loved the world. Is that the one that like, he sent his only son? I don't think it's like, don't be gay or anything. You know what I mean? I think it's
What is it? Which one is it?
John 3:16. Or is
What
it?
if it's like you eat a burger? What if it's like very specific?
Don't
to,
eat
like,
animals. Or eat the animals.
Oh, you were so right. Okay, Bible queen.
Was
For
I?
God so loved the world that he gave his only son, that whoever believes in him should not perish but have eternal life.
Yeah.
I mean, that's fine, right? It's pretty general.
That's the general one. And I mean, I guess oddly specific. Like you have to believe in the Son of God,
That's
I suppose.
true. That's true.
But I guess, you know, I don't get offended by atheists. I don't know. You know, I believe in everything. I started a little Trish craft book, like a little witchcraft, but Trish craft.
Love
a little book of
that.
spells. And I feel like I'm going to share it because I put all my favorite spells in there. And I was like, I'm going to put that in there. And then I was like, is that blasphemous? But I'm like, honestly, all these deities, they're kind of the same. You know what I mean? Minus Scientology. We don't know Ron L. Hubbard, what he's doing. But Trish craft, we just kind of take from nature and God and Prophet Muhammad and all of them, you know.
Wow, okay,
Yeah.
it worked.
So it's a religion for everyone. Church of Trish, as I said on Twitter. Anyways, how are you? We got off to a late start. Well, me too. I was off getting because I went to go leave at like 10:05 because you weren't here yet. And I was like, I'm going to just go. He's like, it's not open yet. I'm like, well, it's 10:30. But 10:25 is when I can order. And I'll get my order at 10:30. And I'll be back on time. So I feel like we were pretty much timing right. And then we had the construction. But how are you? You're good?
Good, yeah. It was a busy week, but I'm getting through it.
Is it because of the awards show or?
Yeah, it's just award season. There's a lot of events this month. I guess until like March. I'm going to kind of be going through it. But I'm still holding on to not wanting to die. I'm like...
Oh. What?
Very like I love you, Jesus.
Yeah.
It's I'm kind of just trying to harness that energy. Anytime I get stressed, I'm like, it's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay. Is it really that serious? No. Really isn't. No.
I think you're gonna get a house this year.
Manifesting.
Did we talk about that on the boards? We talked about that
That is
publicly.
my manifestation.
Yeah.
I have been saving money since I realized like
Your whole life.
yeah, because my first job was 2015. So it's been now officially 10 years of working. I'm like, girl, it's time to really lock in.
Yeah, no, you're gonna do it. You're gonna. This is the year.
Although, you know what makes me nervous is
The market crashing.
well, yes.
But maybe it's a good time to buy anyway.
I don't know. I just always hear that.
Yeah, I know. I was saying him. Everyone's like, it's not a good time to buy. I'm like, well,
Okay, when is
what
it?
is?
Yeah.
Kind of a hot topic, I guess.
Ooh.
But I saw a TikTok of NIKKI DeMar. I don't know how recent the clip is because, you know, people be clipping things.
Yeah.
But it was her talking about, she was like, I haven't been able to go on a shopping spree in so long because I now am paying my mortgage. So
I'm paying my mortgage, but I don't have really wiggle room anywhere else in my life. You know, there's literally no money going towards me anymore. I can't tell you the last time I had a shopping spree that wasn't a sponsored video. A lot of the things I wear are sent for free in exchange for a post, or it's a sponsorship. I miss shopping sprees. I'm putting a lot of money also into my like independent artist career. Like, I'm a music artist, and like music is so expensive. I do have to say I am really lucky to have, I do have a company that's backing all my music. I have a distribution deal where I have X amount of money behind 6 masters and a prod, living without even having to worry about budgeting, which is like the biggest blessing now that I have to budget. But like, I turned 19 and I had a business manager. I never have paid a bill in my life. I've never had to do that.
Now I have to like really, any money I get, like it goes to be paying my mortgage, and I haven't had a shopping spree in forever. I really miss shopping sprees.
Yes.
And the only time I can do a shopping spree is if it's sponsored for a video. People were really dogging on her, which I get. And also like normally I'd be that person to be like, girl, let's be realistic. But I do have room in my heart where I'm like, she grew up on YouTube, obviously so much money because she was, that group that got so many brand deals because they were like the lifestyle girls.
Yeah.
It was a smaller pool to choose from, like pre-TikTok. So you're just like accustomed to living one sort of way. And then all of a sudden it's like, oh, can't live like that anymore. It's an adjustment for sure.
Okay, so you have a little empathy for it.
Yeah, I think it was like, girl, this isn't really I think it's something that you text like your other like creator friends. I don't think it's something you put in your vlog. That's the thing. Yeah.
Because yes, this is an old clip because she no longer has the house. She sold the house.
Oh, wow.
Because and I believe in that same clip she calls herself she's house poor, I think is what she says.
Oh.
Meaning, yeah, she's like, which is like kind of like what we were when I was, I say because we got married, but I was, and all this
dragging them in with you.
Yeah. Well, Moses happily will always say we. What did you say we the other day? You said we. Oh, God, there was something else. Literally yesterday you said something.
It was something about like you getting dragged or being criticized. It's about something. And I was like, well, it's we because.
Yeah, but there was something
together.
else, like not as serious, or something like eating or something. You're like, well, this is what we do, and I was like, God, it was something else, and I was like, okay, it's not we, it's just me. But I love that you put me in there. You always have. No, as soon as, yeah. I mean, I was on a sinking ship, but Moses jumped on there with me. He's like, well, we are in this, but regardless, yes, yeah. Nobody wants to hear it. You know what I mean? Like hot take, like you know what I mean? Not to be whatever, but. I was there too, girl. Like I was there too, and it's like, but you have a mortgage, and a lot of people don't even have mortgages.
Yeah.
They'll never have a mortgage in their life, so they do not want to hear it, especially when you spend all the money and show all the things, and you can just get a sponsorship and buy. It's literally like time and place has not been anything since 2015. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like nobody wants to see it. I say this all the time with like luxury hauls with us. Even when we were going through it, I was never like, hey guys, broke, need money. You know what you do? You just gotta just post all those links and hustle as much as you can.
Yeah. You gotta keep working.
Because no one wants to hear it. You know what I mean? In fact, it's the opposite. Not only do people not want to hear it, they're going to put that evil eye on you and be excited. They're going to rejoice in your brokenness,
Yes, and the downfall.
They'll be like, exactly. I guess you're talking about that Rolls Royce, Trish, And it's like, yeah, period. So, yeah, I had seen that clip. I love NIKKI and Gabby. I think Gabby does like an antique store or something in Pittsburgh now. Yeah, and I think NIKKI's just like renting here in LA, and she's like so happy to be rid of the house, and like honestly that's tea too. It is great to have a house, but it takes money and time and someone who can be on it, because again, without Moses, I'm moving. I'm going to a condo. I'm going to a place, maybe a hotel. They seem to do everything for you there. I don't know, a cheaper one. I'm not gonna be at the Langham, but I don't think I could manage a house by myself. It's a lot.
Yeah, and I think also it speaks to like living within your means. I think like influencers in general, we kind of want to like keep up with the appearances, so they kind of go really extravagant because they have so much money at that time.
Yes.
But like you have to think long term, like how realistic can I keep this going? So yeah, I think a lot of people also just like got too big of a house, or you know what I mean, like just spending too much.
Well, that happened with, not to bring her up again because we love
Tara's
Tara's World. She doesn't like a dog pile. Girl, I love you too, and Tana does too. I saw her react to me like, Tana loves you. I love you. I really do love you.
Yes.
But
it's the tough love of it all.
Tough love of it all. It's also just like been there, listen to this. You know what I mean? Because it's like we always say, it's like if 1,000 people are coming down on you, it's like you might want to listen to it, and if you don't, then you're just being stubborn. But she was also talking about how she could no longer afford her mortgage that was out of her price range, and it's just the nature of it. And
but also, it is true that there's no financial education. Like nobody gets educated about it.
Yeah.
And when you do go to buy a house, everyone around you encourages you to borrow the most money, buy the biggest house, get the biggest mortgages, not the right terms. So a lot of those people just didn't have anyone on their side that could advise them. Even for us, there was an option of a bigger house, but I was like, no, because like the taxes you're going to pay every year on the house are higher, the amount of money for the rent, and you have to count for what if there's a 2-3 years that economy is not doing well.
Yeah. And
how you have that money saved aside so you can pay your mortgage, so you don't lose the house. Like there's nothing worse than losing a house. So for those people that did have to sell their house, it's horrible. Like
Probably
it is horrible.
I mean, probably dying is worse.
No, I mean for like
The living.
I'm just saying like
I mean,
when
there's
you do
worse things.
there
You know?
there's probably 1,000 things that are worse. But
I
I'm
know
saying,
what you're
I'm saying for the
meaning.
people that worked hard to get their home and they're
Yeah,
situated,
no.
then to lose that,
Yeah.
it feels like you lost everything you worked for,
Yeah,
like
of
in the last 10 years, right?
Yeah.
Like you worked towards that. So I do feel bad for them for losing their home.
Yeah, thank God we didn't. Yeah, that house I really did want. Yeah, I was in the Terra situation where I was doing the OF of it all and making like so much money, but like, and yeah, we saw that house that we love. We still walk past it. Saw the house, and I was like, oh, like yeah. And we're like, oh, we could afford this, but I didn't take into consideration that you said like didn't know about property taxes.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Property taxes are so crazy. That one I didn't know about. Just like the upkeep, like we've been doing construction here for like literally like 3 months, which is gonna be so expensive, and it's not anything even fun. It's leaks. It's leaks into the house. It's our final leak, so we had to redo the entire floors, and it's like, it's just a lot. But you know what? Be careful. Yeah, like don't go beyond your means.
Yeah.
You said that's a good one.
We're like that financial podcast that we don't know anything about but saw a clip of once.
Well, I know I said it, and then someone said he's like problematic,
Oh.
and yeah, that he has like some I don't know allegations. I have no idea.
What?
Yeah,
Oh,
I think it's called financial audit.
Oh,
Well, I don't know.
I guess never talk about a straight man podcast. So there's gonna be something
Is he
something
straight?
in
Yeah,
there.
I don't know.
I'm
You're right.
assuming it sounds like a financial bro situation,
Oh.
just from like contextually, but I could be wrong.
He's
I guess I
always
shouldn't
without
say.
shoes, I see too.
Oh.
I get all my information from X, and I always see he's out with shoes. I don't know. Actually, I know nothing about him. Sorry, if the allegations are not true, I don't know. Someone just told me, oh, he has allegations. Like, okay, sorry, I don't know him.
It's sorry if you walk with shoes. Apologize. there, too.
Yeah. But could you imagine? Well, you know what? I guess sometimes I kick off my shoes. I hate a barefoot podcast, but sometimes it is comfortable to
Yeah,
do.
and you usually would do that back in the day for the extended episodes on Patreon. You would take
Yes,
off, yeah.
my shoes were too. But weirdly, yeah, I don't love to wear shoes, but I feel weird having my feet
You
exposed.
know who's usually barefoot out and about is SHAWN Mendes. There was like recent paparazzi photos of him like on a hike in LA, and he was just barefoot. And I was like, wow.
I like that. I feel like that keeps you grounded. In Wiccan or in Trishcraft, you love to be one with the earth, so you let your feet
Wow.
be barefoot, so you're grounded into the soil.
Oh, okay, word.
Yeah, it's really great. I do love that. I love I'm barefoot all the other times. Like in our house, like I'm always a barefoot person. You wear shoes in the house, not shoes, but you wear house shoes.
It was winter. Yes.
Oh,
It
really?
was cold.
Your mom wears house shoes too. She never liked that I was barefoot. She's like, you're gonna hurt your back, and I was like, maybe she's onto something. My back does not feel good, but. So I was like, "How you're gonna hurt your back?" And I was like, "Oh, okay." I like that, SHAWN Mendes. I like him. I think he's cool. You never hear anything about him though, huh?
Yeah, he's been pretty low key lately. He has a new girlfriend. Although, I sent you this too. I'd be sending you things lately for you to read at your leisure. But there's one viral video of Camila Cabello and SHAWN Mendes. I think it was like 2020-ish or 2021 when they were like walking in their neighborhood, like in
Zombies.
their pajamas. Yes, and I was
Love
like,
it.
how have you and Moses not recreated that yet? I feel like you should at some point.
That's us on our daily walks. When we go on a walk, that's how slow I walk. And it's usually, was he holding a cup? Because Moses always has a cup of tea with
think
him.
so.
I want to say he was holding a cup, and everyone's like, that's so weird. Well, who brings a cup out on a walk? And I was like, well, actually, Moses does. And it was like a proper, I believe this is the same photo, a ceramic mug. And everyone was kind of shook that he had one. But maybe not. Maybe they were just walking like zombies.
That is a different one. I guess they
Okay.
were doing that a lot.
They were just going on
Yeah,
walks.
like there is one of them holding ceramic mugs, and then the one that is like a meme now is like
Let me see.
no mug, but it's like this one, but similar vibe. Like they're still walking.
they have
That looks
dogs?
like us.
Yeah, it
Do they have
is. Yeah,
dogs or
it
something?
does.
Are they
No
walking
dogs, no.
dogs?
They're in like pajamas. Or are they, or is it just
Yeah.
her?
They're both kind of wearing just like, I guess technically pajamas.
He has
right?
basketball shorts on? What's he have?
He has basketball shirts on and a white tank top, and
That's
she
our walk.
has a little like she has like a free people look to her. I think, I don't know, a little bohemian, but.
Okay, we're going to recreate it. That's us. We've been going on walks.
This is giving very you and Moses for sure. The you go girl shirt, like that's
Oh
so.
my gosh.
that's
That looks
something
like,
you would wear.
that is so us. We got paparazzi'd one time, and that kind of looks like us. It was at the Jamba Juice in 2020, I think. I guess they were really
the paparazzi
out.
were just like, damn, what are we gonna take a
They
photo
were
of today?
out.
Yeah.
We were on La Cienega, I think, and I look horrible. I look so bad. I'm like, and I'm short and like stout like that. Not like that, but like just in general. And then Moses is with his tall, long hair. Well, there's not a lot of paparazzi in our area, but I guess we could just Malibu takes good photos. I guess I could have her take one because I'm trying to think logistically how we take that photo.
I mean, you could just have like a tripod far away and then just walk.
It's hard to get that movement with a.
Oh, that's true.
You know,
right. Yeah.
even at that pink wall yesterday, I thought, oh, there's gonna be influencers take pictures of me. Like somebody there would want to take a picture. You know, like would take a picture if I asked. But there's not one person there.
It's the pink wall was kind of over for a while.
You know what I noticed? And I think NIKKI actually posted, I think it was NIKKI, I think Alexis Oakley, everyone was posting their 2016 pictures and they were all in front of a pink wall. And they were all posting that. Oh no, it was Kristen McAtee, that's who it was. Kristen McAtee posted it in front of a pink wall yesterday from 2016 and who was it? Who I just said somebody, but someone else.
Alexis Oakley.
Alexis Oakley, yeah. And because that's like a trend now is like posting photos from 2016.
Yeah.
Did you do it?
No.
What was that era for you?
God, I was thinking about that too. I was working at Access Hollywood. I was bigger. And
were you?
Yeah, I was still big. I didn't start losing weight till end of 2017.
Oh, okay. We met then. We must have met.
Yeah.
In 2017.
Yeah. But yeah, I was just working.
Nothing memorable about 2016. No pictures to post.
I mean, I'm sure I do. My problem is I archived everything where I was ugly. So I guess I could go and see.
You should pull them out the archives. Let's see them. Because first of all, you're probably not ugly. You know, I feel like people think that. I look back at old photos when I thought I was ugly or fat. And I'm just like, damn, I was kind of everything.
Well, yeah, you were really hard on yourself, though.
But you probably were too.
No, I was factually obese, like scientifically so.
But it doesn't mean you're ugly.
That's true,
You know? So I feel just because. And sometimes you don't think that. Although I have been seeing a thing lately on Twitter called fat blindness. Have you seen this?
No.
They say, like, you don't know how fat you are until you lose weight and look back at photos.
Diagnosed me with that right this second.
Wait, really?
I had no idea. Yeah, I mean, like, I guess I had I would go to the doctor and see how much I would weigh, but it wasn't clicking. Or like my license, like my driver's license had like my weight on it. It was like, I was 18, it was like 280. And like in my head, I never really like, was like, oh, that's really heavy, you know, for someone my height.
It doesn't seem that heavy. I'm 250 and I'm like, well, I think of like 600-pound life. And I'm like, not that, you know?
You body checking like 600-pound life is crazy.
And it's not bad. No, I'm like, look, 600-pound life, I mean, it's fine, but like they don't move, you know what I mean? And I feel like if you don't move, then it's a problem. I think if you're just like big, but you're like living life, I think there's no issue with that. Someone, and maybe I retweeted, I can't remember. Someone tweeted like, I think it was Dorinda or someone from Housewives, and it was like, how I feel knowing Trisha Paytas is not on GLP-1s, and it's like, thank you. And I was like, it was really cute. Yeah. And people are kind of gagged by it. People are always like, how come you're not on them? Like, I don't know. Should I be?
It is. I think it's just like literally the minority. Like you look, especially now that it's like award season, and you see so many people like out and about. Everyone is just like, is teeny,
so skinny,
and it's just a surprise. It really is like being the Katniss Everdeen if you resist, because it's literally like I just like opened Amazon to like order like cat food or something, and like the first thing was like 4 different GLP-1s that they can prescribe you. And now I'm like, damn, all you got to do is open Amazon. You can get a GLP-1 that's crazy.
Yeah, it's my Botox place texted, not me specifically, but just like a spam
promotional
chat.
Thing.
Yeah, promotional thing. And they're like, you can get a slim shot. You can get tirzepatide. And I was like, damn, just at a Botox place. And then I did text back just to inquire. And I was just like, oh, like how do you, and they're like, you just have to like go over the phone with like one of their doctors and then
so crazy.
Get it. Yeah, people are always shocked. I don't know. Maybe, I don't know. I go back and forth with it. But I didn't even tell you, like yesterday too, I was at the hair salon and I was telling him, I was like, yeah, I think I want to go on, you know, a GLP-1 just to lose a little bit, 20. And like, it's always mixed. It's always like, you know, most people in real life are like, no, like, no, you are you. Like, this makes you you. And I can't imagine you being skinny. But then the people online are always like, how come you're not on a GLP-1? I was like, I don't know. I feel like you have to. I feel like it's one of those things where you have to do.
I do think people have, in general now, just such an extreme idea because we are presented with so many extreme cases of it.
Yeah.
But I think for the girls like us who are just regular girls with like who love food and
give me
stuff,
20 pounds off.
We're not gonna be like, you know, teeny tiny bobbleheaded ever. I don't think so.
No, I don't think so either. And I don't know. I get tempted to be like, what does it feel like? Because everyone's just like, some people are like, it's amazing. You're never hungry. But then part of me too is like, I get so much joy in food. You know, I and Moses like food things all the time. I'm like, oh, can we make this chicken pasta? Can we do this? So I'm like, would I be like not excited for life if I'm not eating? I don't know. But we'll see. I don't think so. but who knows? I go back and forth. It's just, it is everywhere. It is so everywhere, and people everywhere. No matter where you go, like I said, my Botox place, anywhere I go, nail salon, they're like, oh, next door there's an urgent care that does weight loss shots, and people always tell me. And I saw that tweet today that had like 200,000 likes, and I was like, damn. I don't know. I'm torn. I don't know. Like you said, maybe just to like get a little belly off after being pregnant for so long. I just feel like, oh, I cannot get it off. But
Yeah.
we'll see. We'll see.
I guess, actually, weirdly and ironically, I have some financial topics.
Okay, financial audit
I know, this
podcast.
literally is. Yeah, I'm going to read those nachos minus the alleged allegations.
Yeah,
which we have
know.
known nothing
I
about,
literally
which
just
there
said
may
that.
or may not exist.
Someone just told me, and they didn't even tell me what. I'm not laughing. If they're serious, they're serious. I don't know, but
It's just us knowing nothing.
yeah. But I love that he has that podcast where he just like yell at people for how they spend money.
Mr. Beast, maybe we should do on Mr. Beast, because Mr. Beast says he has negative money in his bank account.
And did people come for him like they did NIKKI?
Honestly, T, they should. That's why I'm like, we were just had a conversation about Mr. Beast on Patreon where we're trying to like, maybe is he that annoying? Is he that bad? Now I'm back to being a Mr. Beast hater again because this kind of rubbed me the wrong way. He said that he was speaking to the Wall Street Journal. And he said that he is cash poor despite having the net worth of a billionaire. He said, no one ever believes anything I say because they're like, you're a billionaire. I'm like, that's net worth. I actually have negative money right now. I'm borrowing money. That's how little money I have. Technically, everyone watching this video has more money than me in their bank account if you subtract the equity value of my company, which doesn't buy me McDonald's in the morning. Don't try to relate to us, okay? Like, that actually rubbed me so wrong.
That's crazy to be like, everyone has more money than me right now. Like, I have no cash
Please.
for McDonald's.
You have that Saudi Arabia money. So what the hell are you trying to...
I hate
it.
And also what
I
he's
hate
hiding
it.
is that basically, because any of them, Elon Musk, all of them,
Yes.
they always say, don't use your own money, just borrow it. So they borrow money, even Donald Trump, that's how he made his fortune. Like, you'll borrow money, you buy real estate, you do projects, you owe that money. It's not yours. And then later on, you sell it out, you cash out, whatever. But that's a rich man's game to borrow money. Most people cannot go to the bank and borrow money. The bank won't give them $1.
Also, he's a compound. It's like
Literally,
you're giving cars to everyone.
you have a theme park in Saudi Arabia. You
Yeah.
have a show where you're giving away $15 million. You are the #1 YouTube channel in literally the world.
And we know what we make on this channel. That's not
Yes,
number one.
yes.
So we
So
know.
what?
Yeah.
It's actually really annoying. And it kind of reminds me of like Mark Zuckerberg. Like the salary that he pays himself is $1 a year. But you think Mark Zuckerberg really is making $1? No, like obviously he gets his money from other places.
I hate guys that are like that. That just think we're dumb, like we're stupid.
I
Like,
know.
And what was the point? Was he on like on a podcast? Where was it?
He was doing an interview with the Wall Street Journal, promoting Beast Game Season 2.
He's talking a lot in general. Like,
Yeah.
I see him a lot.
He did a press tour.
Really?
Yeah.
How come he didn't stop there?
That's a great question.
I would have him on here. I think I would go a little more hard hitting with Mr.
Yeah,
Beast. Yeah.
you got to give him the tough questions because he kind of talks to like. Obviously, it technically probably does, like we said, have like negative money in there, but there is money in other places that you have access to. So, I just hate.
No, but he was specific. He said cash poor.
Yeah.
That means he could be owning tons of real estate.
Of course, yeah.
But he used that to borrow money against it to buy other things. So it
How
just
do you have negative? Like you think he overdrafted? He's like $35 fee.
Yeah.
Like what does negative mean? How negative can you get?
That's T. Yeah, that's
feel
a
like
question we gotta ask.
you can only go so
like show
negative.
us your bank account.
Yes.
Yeah.
As someone who overdrafted many times, I think you can only do like 5 overdrafts before they're like, stop you. And you have to do them quickly. Like you can't do them over a course of time. Like you have to do them before the bank realizes you have no money in there. So you can put another, you know what I would do? Don't do this. But like I would like overdraft, because I had to pay it back no matter what. It's not like you're stealing. But like if you saw that you like overdrafted by $7, you could put like another 20 in there. So it gets 13. So you can overdraft again. But then they would just charge you those fees on top of fees. But you have to do it quickly. So I don't think he can like do that negative over the course of a month, unless it's a rich person thing that I don't know that you can keep overdrafting without the money in there because
no, that's not what he's doing. He's like, let's say he has his compound. He goes to the bank. He's like, I have all this real estate. Can I borrow $15 million against it? And then he takes that 50 and he goes and does beast games somewhere. You know what I mean? So he keeps building on his money, and now he has another compound.
how does he have negative is what I'm asking.
Because he owes that money.
So it's not negative
but
cash,
if he
it's just
sells,
negative.
But now if he sells both of them, suddenly he has $100 million in his
So
hands.
he's in debt but not negative cash. You can't be negative cash.
He's negative cash because he doesn't have the cash, but he has things that worth a lot of money.
Well, that's everybody then. Everybody's negative cash then. Like we owe money on this house for another 25 years. Like I mean, everyone's
Right.
negative cash. So that's weird.
That's what he meant. He owes more than he has, which only he can do. We cannot do that.
Yeah. It's like so manipulative to me to be like,
course.
yeah, and again, if this was like a Michaela, imagine Michaela trying to
Yes.
like making a TikTok saying this, the girls would drag her off TikTok.
Yeah.
Like she literally would be dragged by the whole world off of TikTok, like deplatformed.
Yeah.
But
Nikki and Tara.
can, yes,
Literally.
But somehow he can say that and like gets no clapback. It's so crazy.
That's why I want to know what the Mr. Beast like average fan looks like. Is it just little boys? Maybe it's just
I
young
think
boys.
it's just young boys. I do.
So they're just like, I don't even care anything he's talking about.
Yeah, and maybe just believing it. But obviously,
That
there's
too.
no way that's true. And it's just like you're at some point you gotta just own it. Like, listen, the Paul brothers, at least they own that
Yeah.
they are insanely, excessively, sickeningly rich. You know,
How are they so rich?
I think from obviously from originally like social media, but now definitely with sports, whatever,
Really? So,
boxing, whatever the hell they do.
really? Like, how much are they getting paid?
A lot. I mean, even the Mike Tyson fight, I think Jake made like 20 million off of that from that one fight.
Because they really do act like I'm not act like, but they look like they have like $1 billion. Like they're just on jets and fancy things.
I think-
Well, I mean, Prime was a huge company. Like they
Oh,
do.
true.
But
Lunchly Prime.
Logan Paul, he talked recently about his YouTube channel and the amount of money they did just from selling merch at the time and all that. I mean,
Really?
they used to make a lot of money just from YouTube views, selling merch. Because think about like their audience and the amount.
Yeah.
They made a lot of money. They were
I
like
guess
good
the boy
business.
market is not bad. Like Mr. Beast and stuff. I guess these like young boys are kind of
Yeah.
there. They always want the 18 to 24-year-old girls, but I guess the boys are.
Plus the crypto stuff too, which they really leaned into, and they were like one of the some of the first like big influencers, I think, to really like promote the crypto and the alleged according to Rosanna Pansino, rug pulls that she uncovered. Remember that stuff when she was like
no.
really going in?
Where'd that come out?
On her channel, like
Yeah,
when she was going
after
against,
Mr. Beast,
during the lunchly of it all.
Oh yeah, she really did.
Yeah.
I admire someone like that to go up against these people with all this
Big
money.
dogs, yeah.
Because one thing about people with money, which is annoying, especially these men in the world, is like they always just win. It's like the David with the Jeff.
Yeah.
David and Goliath. Wait. I guess Jeff would be the David in that situation,
Yeah.
and David's the Goliath. Okay, well, it doesn't relate
Close,
to that.
yeah.
Yeah, but same sort of thing. It's just like, how do you compete with someone who can just drag it out for the rest of their lives?
Yeah.
You know?
And Jake Paul posted a video. The Paul Family Ranch is this new channel that he's working on. It's a $40 million ranch, and he wants to create a private members club. And he is working on building a private landing strip for like private planes and also a racetrack on this $40 million ranch.
I did hear this. Was I listening to Logan Paul? Like, I do not listen to their podcast. I must have just saw a clip of it or something.
Yeah, he just also bought a private jet. This ranch is in Georgia.
Yeah.
Jake also bought a $16 million mansion in Puerto Rico.
60?
16.
16. So that's like, that's what I'm saying is so crazy because that's his boxing fight. So he must be making more money just other places.
Yeah, I mean, between the boxing stuff, crypto, YouTube, TikTok, selling his likeness to AI, like,
That's
Yeah.
crazy. Would you ever do that?
no.
I wonder how much you got paid. Like, I felt like, God, could I do it for like, what did we say? Like 100 million or something maybe?
But then you could probably like never, I don't know, like it'd be hard for like to get acting jobs because then they could just buy your AI and then not have to pay you to act.
Yeah, that's a good thing because it's like in my head, I'm like, that's 100 million. Who cares about acting? But I do love it. So yeah, that would suck. And then you're
Plus
just
your
like,
voice singing, like you would never, make any money off of singing because they could just have your voice make any song and then do their own AI music videos. Like you just lose, you're such a
Yeah.
creative person, so you would just lose ownership over
Like,
your
That's true.
How much
creativity.
Justin Bieber sold his catalog for? Was it
His
300?
wasn't
200 million, I think.
Yeah.
200 million.
Is what I remember.
Right. So it's like, and even that, I'm sure he regrets. So it's like, here you're selling your entire being
Yeah.
for 100.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right. But that is crazy to be like, if someone presented you $100 million, like to say no to that is wild. But I know what you mean. Like, yes, you lose your spark, like what you love to do. 'Cause, yeah.
Speaking of Jake Paul, he did allegedly get clocked on TikTok for wearing a lace front beard, which I thought was like
Oh.
the comments on this TikTok were like, normally this would make sense, but because it's Jake Paul, it's funny to laugh at him. 'Cause
Wait,
he's-
but because they thought it was weird. They didn't like that.
no, because it's basically in a way gender affirming care to have like a lace front beard. And
Because he had surgery.
yeah,
Because his jaw got messed up in the last fight. I mean, he really shattered his whole jaw.
Oh my god, I didn't see.
And so just when you have a surgery, you have to shave all the hair.
yeah. And he just did an interview, and he has like the full, like he looks completely fine, and he has his big like beard. But yeah, if you have surgery, obviously they have to shave that to the
Oh, so
surgery.
he was okay.
And this TikToker, Cody, his username is I'm Cody Jacob, and he said that one of his friends who does hair for like in entertainment for shows and stuff, texted him and said, one of my girls just installed a lace front beard on Jake Paul. He's effed up from that jaw surgery, but he doesn't want the public to know. He's paying out of the for glam, which again is just. It wouldn't be funny, but because it's Jake Paul, who is like kind of a menace and transphobic and diabolical.
Is
yeah.
he transphobic?
Yes.
I thought that was just Logan. Okay, yeah. Because I have a little sympathy for Jake. I'm like, oh, I feel like he got like bullied as like a kid from his brother and dad. But then I was like, I guess if he's transphobic, that's it.
Yeah.
What? Okay. Well,
So yeah, this is the concept. So when it's you have no problem with gender affirming care, but when it's
oh,
other,
I
yeah.
see.
So that's why
I
it's
see.
kind
What did he
of.
say about?
He hasn't talked about like he did an interview post getting his jaw broken.
Yeah.
And he talked about like the surgery, but he didn't say like he's not admitting to like wearing a lace front beard.
Yeah, you're
So he's
right.
just kind of getting clocked for it.
Okay, well, you're right. I mean, look, I'm not for any like that. Like, yeah, I know what you mean. Like, if you're transphobic, you suck.
Yeah, and then
But I guess I feel
and
a
it's
little
like just the
bad.
double standard. Like whenever there's like I forget which city of housewives, but some of the like recently at BravoCon, like some of the housewives, there were some that are like transphobic, and then I think it was in Salt Lake City. I want
The
to say
housewives are?
there's there's some that like in Orange County. There's some conservative ones, and there's one of the other franchises where there's some like conservative ones.
Like on TV, they're transphobic, or just like people speculate.
I think politically they are. They're not like
Oh, okay.
but and
They're not like on TV being like,
but like on social media they are, if that makes sense.
Oh.
Yeah. And one of them, I think it was Meredith Marks, I want to say, was like these girls, like they're getting their lips filled, their Botox, like they're getting pickled, and all of a sudden now you're pro gender affirming care, but then you want to be transphobic. Like it's like you're also,
benefiting from
Yeah.
it. Yeah.
So it's like
was it Jacob Elordi or someone recently said like we should bring back like shaming, and I feel like that's the case. I feel like people are way too comfortable just saying whatever they want on social media and just like in life in general, because like just people commenting on anything like that is just so weird. Like just another person, like why do you care? Like especially like these Orange County hoes that just be rich and just like off from everyone else. Like that's so weird.
Yeah.
I hate people like that. They are the worst. You're right.
And I think in Selling Sunsets, like Chrishell recently had to quit the show because like there was another girl who was like very homophobic and transphobic and stuff, and Chrishell's a partner, and it was like a whole thing where like she was like, I just can't do this anymore because I can't be on a show with someone. So it's weird. Like normally Hollywood is very like liberal and now it's kind of like people are just more comfortable being.
That's so scary.
Yeah.
I hate that. Like I feel like no, it absolutely should be. Because who was it? Oh, Ashley Tisdale. When people were like you should definitely speculate. It should be like it's like a modern day like witch hunt, but like who's the transphobic ones? You know what I mean? Because there should be some like
repercussions. For
Yeah.
them. Let's bring that back. Yeah.
yeah, because it's like it's just a person. It's just like another person that like literally isn't bothering you, which I never understand any of that. And like you said, when they can benefit from the same like the beard, the superficial beard and stuff like that, artificial beard, it's like that makes you feel better.
Yeah.
Why can't other people have the same thing?
Yeah, you worded that perfectly. Like if you can do something that makes you feel like more yourself and present a certain way, then why is it a problem when other people are trying to do that? That's the tea. That is the tea.
Good for Chrishell for leaving. So she's off Selling Sunset now?
Yeah, I don't watch these shows anymore, so I'm filtering it through like obviously the headlines and stuff. But I remember like she was going off on like an Instagram story. She was like exposing this, and this. And she was like, I don't want to be on a show with someone like this. Like it's not a good environment for me.
Especially these girls. Like why are these girls? What are the girls hating for? Like that's so weird.
I know.
Like what's the reason? Is that Portia? What is the reason? Oh no, she said who said that? Who said what's the
Who said
reason?
that? Who said that?
No, someone says, what is the reason?
Yeah, that's Cardi B.
Oh, okay. I love that meme too.
That was
What
when
is
she
the
was
reason?
on, God, what show was she on before when BoJack Yellow came out? Like Love and Hip Hop or one of those.
Oh, was she on
Yeah,
that?
she was on. That's when she did like. Do you remember the meme? I don't know if you remember it, but it was like, "Oh, never gets cold."
No,
And
but I
she
love
was,
that.
Oh yeah, it was like winter, and she was wearing a skimpy outfit. And she was like, "Oh, never gets cold."
Oh, I love
Yeah.
her. She was. I didn't know she was on Love and Hip Hop.
Yeah, she was on like before BoJack Yellow, or even like during that era. She was on a reality show, so she had like kind of a following, and then she transitioned into music.
I did wonder where she came from.
That was God. I think that was 2016 or 2017.
Isn't Nicki Minaj transphobic too? Because I know Nicki
She
from Cardi.
is, yeah.
And it's like, what the hell happened? What is happening? Maybe
I
people are like
know.
something. You know when they have those like little like smoke things that go through the air? Maybe they're putting like
The chemtrails?
Yeah, maybe the chemtrails.
are getting to people.
Maybe because what is happening?
Yeah.
Like
Tea.
I don't understand. Especially Nicki, who literally was like for the dolls, for the gays. Like what?
I know. Cardi was on Drag Race, the premiere episode, and I thought it was sweet. She had her stylist and her makeup artist. Oh no, her wig stylist and her makeup artist. She like featured them in the show because they transitioned, and she was like, "I owe everything to the dolls. I love the dolls," and I thought that was really sweet.
Yeah, especially like now it's like crazy that like we're regressing. You know what I mean? Like that's so weird. Especially the girls out there, like all these girls in like entertainment and like. Ugh, what is happening? Like, what do you
especially
mean?
when you think about like when it, because I see everyone be doing like, you know, clock the tea and everyone's doing this and like, slay the house, death drop, this, that. That's all from ballroom culture, which is all like black, trans, queer culture. So you can't be if you're going to be transphobic, then don't use any of the words that originate. Like if you're going to say I'm spilling the tea and you're a transphobic, like girl, you don't get that privilege. So change, stick to your own. Yeah. Stick to your own boring hetero words then. Like,
go to Starbucks.
Yeah, well, sure.
Allegedly.
Are they transphobic? I don't know.
Starbucks and Target, allegedly. Just go shop there. That is weird. I hate this. I hate it so much. Yeah, I feel like those people should not be given platforms.
Yeah, but you know what? It'll come back around at some point. But we will remember. We're not going to forget.
No, never.
It's going to be like 2020 all over again when everyone was like just... God, do you remember this TikTok keeps going around of like cringy influencer moments? And it was, I think it was one of the Lopez brothers, I want to say, being like, Black Lives Matter, and like just kind of reading these like talking points of like Black Lives Matter. And it was like so awkward and cringy, but like honestly, bring that back. Like, you know,
right, at least some, I agree. Well, yeah, some of it was cringy, but I guess it's better to be cringe than like to
the
not
opposite,
say anything
yeah.
or to be the opposite, to just be like, what was the opposite back then? What was it? Everyone's just like, all lives matter. It's like, oh, okay, you know what I mean? Like then people like lose the plot of it. Although I guess that's just every era of social media. There's always people just saying stupid shit like that.
Yeah.
And it's just, but it really needs to stop somehow. And I don't know who it is to stop it, but
Us.
Jacob Lordy. Oh my gosh. Okay. I have an idea for a Patreon. We should do a book club.
Love.
Right now I'm reading Wuthering Heights and I really feel like you should start reading it.
Okay, word.
Because I wanted to know what it's about because like I've been so excited for the trailer and I'm doing the cosplays and I'm like, oh, I love this. But I'm like, let me like read the book. And it's like really good. And I feel like you should read it too and then we can talk about it.
I would be down. I think back in the day, I have like a memory of
Did you read
buying.
it?
I remember I bought it at a Barnes and Noble once because
Me too.
I think there was another adaptation back in the day and it was like starring this girl who was in a show that I liked. God, was it? Let me see. Her name is Kaya Scott. Yes. Okay. 2011. This actress Kaya Scodelario was in this like really Tumblr famous show called Skins, and like a famous show, but it was like big on Tumblr. And I remember like when she was starring Wuthering Heights, I was like, I was instantly obsessed because I loved Kaya Scodelario, and then I bought the book, but I don't think I read it. All that to say, I'm down to read Wuthering Heights.
We need
Long
to.
story short, yes.
We need to before the movie comes out. Wait, was it a TV show she was in, or what was it?
I think it was a movie. Like it was another adaptation of it. In 2011.
Oh my gosh. Okay, yeah, we need to read the book together. I feel like it's so much funner to talk about it when like someone reads it too. Like I can't just sit here and give you like, oh my gosh, this is so good. Like I need you to like read it too.
Yeah,
But I know
I'm
you're
down
also
for that.
When?
I'll pause Twilight and then I'll.
Oh, are
I'll
you doing
transition to
that?
Wuthering Heights.
Are you doing Twilight?
Yeah. Well, technically, I was gonna start The Housemaid too, but I can also pause that because I think that movie is gonna come out in like 2 years, so I have
Yeah.
some time on that.
That's a
Wuthering
little-
Heights is it's a
It's
tighter
now.
deadline.
I know.
yeah.
I didn't want to read it all before. I'm almost like halfway through it.
Already?
Yeah, well, I was at my hair appointment yesterday, so my hair
yeah,
takes
that's
like
a long
6
day.
hours.
Yeah.
So and then I listened to some of it too on the way home. So there's a little bit of audiobook there too. There's everything.
And I forgot I'm competing with the nearly world record breaking speed reader, so I really gotta.
Yeah. And honestly, speed reading, I'd probably break the record. It's speed talking that trips me up.
speed talking.
My tongue
Kind of go
gets in the
hand
way.
in hand.
They
Yeah.
do, but I'm a quicker reader because you can just go so quick when you're
In your
reading,
head.
as opposed to like my mouth can't keep up with this pace that I'm reading
Yeah.
at. So that's where it's a little
I
difficult.
guess how would you be able to prove that you're the fastest reader?
They have
That
to
is
read your
kinda-
mind,
yeah.
I guess. They have to like track your brain waves, maybe. I don't know. I'm a pretty fast reader. Are you a fast reader?
Relatively, yeah. Not anywhere near like a record breaking, but like when I'm locked in to a book, I can read pretty fast.
Yeah, I feel like books go quickly. I think it was like Brittany's that I read in like a day. I was
Yeah.
like, I
Because
can
you read
this
a lot
in,
of articles. You
True,
You
yeah.
read more than the usual person.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you love an article.
I do love an article.
I love an article when they don't have pop-up ads. I know we have to get to the pop-up ads, but I don't love them. When they like you have to pay.
And the cookies of it all too.
Why do they keep
accept
doing that?
cookies, reject the cookies, all cookies.
I
I'm
always
like,
accept cookies, and I'm like, just stop asking me. Just accept all of them. Every website.
No, it's sick.
So weird. I was like, oh,
I
don't
am
like
over
that.
the cookies.
Why do they do that?
I don't know. I think is it some law that they have to say like make you accept or decline or whatever.
Do you accept?
And I do, and I'm sure there is some reason. I guess it can probably retain more of your information or whatever. This is probably problematic of me, but I'm just like everything I feel like is just out there already. Like, girl, what else? Somewhere out there, my information is on the black market. Anyone could access it. I'm like, there really is not much. There.
Yeah.
So anything
think-
else, sure. At this point,
I think in California they just passed a new law that you can request and they force those companies to delete your
Word.
information.
California can be good.
Ah. See, they're
Yep.
already starting.
They're already on it.
Okay, that's good. When did that happen? When did that
Just
come
recently,
into play?
I just saw it like yesterday.
Okay.
So anything that's not already public, anything that you didn't put out to public yourself, they have to delete.
Who's they? The
The
internet?
companies that are storing all your information, like all those spam calls or those spam emails, like all the stuff you get. So
That's
they-
good.
They have
We
to
do
delete
get a lot
that.
of spam calls. So in Florida, a would-be governor is proposing a sin
had this
tax.
too.
Yes, I saw this because I saw Sophie Rain's reply.
Yeah.
Never in my whole life did I think that I would wake up and see a Florida politician trying to start beef with me for clout. So he's proposing a sin tax on bops where we would have to pay 50% to the state on top of the 37 I already paid to the government. And I would be more than happy to pay that if multi-billion-dollar corporations were also being properly taxed. But surprise, they're not. I never usually get into politics, but there are clearly better ways to raise funds from actual corrupt businesses in our country. I think that people also fail to realize that there are so many creators on this platform that do this job because they're struggling. So to tax them like that when they're literally doing it just to support their families is sad. I would much rather continue donating directly to people in need because we all really know where our tax dollars go.
Proposing a 50% sin tax on OF models that they have to pay 50% of their income to the state on top of, I guess, what is the 37% that's already of the Florida state tax. And Sophie Rain made a response and she was like, I'd be happy to donate an extra 50% or pay an extra 50% tax, but like the bigger corporations don't have to.
Yeah.
It's just the OF models. And I don't know who this person is. And I don't want to be like, don't support, but this sounds a little dubious. You know what I mean? Like, why? And his I guess, logic behind it is like they want to educate smart girls, he said, like her, to not go into that field, which is like, okay, do that, but not with. And as Sophie Rain pointed out, it's like people go into that work because they're struggling. So why are you taxing these independent workers as opposed to, what's a big corporation in Florida?
I mean, do they have casinos in Florida?
Do they have what?
Casinos, gambling.
I don't know. No, I don't think so. I think gambling is like only legal in.
They
maybe.
Do they sell alcohol? Sell alcohol
Yeah.
in Florida? Like,
Yeah, definitely
there's
sell
so many sinful
Right.
things that corporation, like a corporation that sells alcohol.
Yeah, I think he's just trying to attack sex workers.
Yeah, someone was like, he must have spent a ton of money on a lap and regretted it, and now it's like, damn, like let me,
so real.
Because it's coming from a Republican candidate who's running for Florida governor, and his statement was, it is called a sin tax because it is a sin, number one, but the purpose of the sin tax in economics is to desensitize and deter a behavior of online degeneracy. And yes, as Florida governor, I don't want young women who could otherwise be mothers raising families, rearing children. I don't want them to be selling their bodies to sick men online. First of all, clock this tea. Do you know how many like gay for pay men in Florida are making bank?
Yes.
Like literally, I feel like if you really looked at the numbers, there is probably more straight men pandering, flashing their holes and this, that, to get gay people's money than girls. So focus in on like women is so like, girl, let's be serious. And B, I know that you were on there spending a dime.
On the gay for pay or the...
It could go either way, James Fishback. Allegedly, in my opinion, I think you were spending a dime on there. Like, let's see let me see the receipt. So.
Yeah, like why the anger? Like that's your platform. That's what you're going to like run on. Like, and I'm telling you, the people of Florida, God bless them, but I don't think they care about this. You know what I mean? They're living with the crocodiles. They're living with, they're just like...
Rising sea levels.
Yes. Is it? Okay. They're living with disaster down there. I don't think they care about this. You know what I mean? Like, I think Europe, I don't know. I don't know anything about Florida. I don't know their politics, but I feel like this is not the move for them.
Yeah. Also just like he specifically targeted her. So he specifically targeted Sophie Ryan.
Right.
I don't know much about her, but it's just weird to like target one woman specifically just to like, I don't know. Like I said, there's probably way more men than girl creators on OF from Florida.
And she's like the biggest. She's like such a big one. So I guess he's just probably trying to get his name out there as politicians like to do right now. So I don't know. She had a way more articulate response than him. And she was also like, I'm down, but just also tax these like bigger corporations, which you're not going to do. And they're just attacking, like you said, mostly the women.
Yeah.
Obviously and why? What he said? Because they want them to be wives and have kids?
And have kids, yeah. And she said, why are you taxing the creator? Why not the subscriber? By that logic, this makes no sense. Florida is OF Central. You are just going to drive them out of the state. And then what?
Yeah.
So she said Fishback is going to go after a group of people who work very hard for their money just because he himself is against it. I feel like it is also a constitutional violation, which is, just kind of...
Also, if you want people to get married and have kids, give them benefits to do that instead of...
Yeah.
I mean, if you're going to stop somebody from doing that kind of work, they're just going to do it illegally somewhere else, and you hurting them in that way.
Or go legally to Nevada,
But
lower
if
state tax. Lower.
Yeah, like if you want to support that, fund that. Give them more money to have kids. Give them more money to stay home moms. Like, help them.
That's another reason why I hate Florida, whoever this guy is. Fish Tank is his name?
Fishback.
Fishback? No, thank you.
This is our wokest episode ever. That's the
Yes.
title. Wokest episode ever! Exclamation point.
And again, it's
feel
taxes
like-
and finances.
To me, it's like not even woke. It's just like human
Normal thing.
decency.
Yeah,
just like let humans do whatever they want and stop being such an asshole and a prick about it all. Like it's just so crazy because I don't consider myself like too woke. I kind of can see both sides to everything, but it's like as far as like people hating on trans people or gender affirming care or like this guy with the OF models who are already paying 37%. It's like, what is wrong in your life? Like, why are you so obsessed with other people? Like, it's so weird. Hate all of it. I guess it's a lot of politics though, even like abortions and stuff. It's like, what? Men fight so hard to be like, no abortion. I'm like, how's this affecting you? And if it is affecting you, like, wrap up your ding dong. I don't know what I mean. I saw something, this is the woke part, but I like didn't mind it, where they were saying that like men should all have vasectomies, and then when they can pass, because I think it's like women who have to like pass like a mental health test or something like that to get on birth control, and they're like, you should just give vasectomies to every male, and then they have to pass a test to reverse it to start having kids. You know what I mean? So like, why is it the women? And I was like, yeah, that's pretty woke, but at the same time, I was like, kind of there for it, because it's like, why is it always on the women? Women want to be on birth control, but then you have to take a test to get on it to make sure that you're like okay to be on it. It's just like, it's a weird world we're living in. It's all to distract us from like, we talked about aliens coming through the ocean and stuff. Like, I feel like that's all happening, and we're just like worried about all this stuff. And it's like, okay, but what about what about the aliens that are coming or that are here?
Exactly. Yup.
And they distract.
Yup.
They love to do a bait and switch, you know? Everything's a distraction. This Flying Dutchmans are a distraction. That's all my TikTok is. And I was just like, I feel like there's more important things going on in the world. And that's all I'm hearing about. Because I'll hear stuff and then I'll be like, oh, damn. I get my information from the In-N-Out flyers. I was like, what's happening? There's trafficking online. Like, I thought it was just at Target. It's crazy. Thank God for those. But I'm just saying, like, they really do try to distract us with this TikTok. You know what I mean? Because there's some serious happening.
Exactly.
I'm trying to be more aware, but all I see is Flying Dutchman with those little peppers. You eat those?
No.
What are they? They're not jalapenos. They're not habanero. They're pretty good, though.
They're just little pickled peppers.
Pickled peppers? I don't know about that. I think they're pickle. They don't taste pickly. They taste kind of sweet to me today.
Are they the banana peppers?
Yeah, they're definitely pickled.
You did say the banana peppers before. I don't know if that's what it is. Maybe.
Yeah,
I just say, can I have some
yellow
peppers?
ones, yeah.
It was a fun experience. I really wish you guys could all been there with me in my drive-thru. Trying to get Moses to come, but he wanted to do tin fish. So I was kind of like, okay.
No, not that. I just had to finish everything up. So when you come back, we start right away.
Right. You nailed that one. California news. 2 restraining orders have been filed. Well, the first restraining order was Brittany FURLAN and Ronnie RADKE. Remember this conversation from last year?
On?
Did you see this one? She filed a restraining order at the beginning of January.
Oh, she filed one
on him. Yes. And then I believe he filed one back. He did file one back on her. So they're both awaiting their trial dates to see if they'll go through.
Well, at that point, you both want to be away from each other, right? So like, can't you just be like, can't you just be like, okay, yeah, I agree.
That is interesting, a double restraining order.
So does that mean both of them just have to stay home? They can't leave the house?
I don't know how it works. I guess like it'd be more of a gag order, I would think, because I think what happened was early in January of this year, Brittany was still commenting about this, being like, no, that was Ronnie. So, and then he's like, stop. So I guess he got the restraining order. But like, yeah, I guess that's just physical. Like, can you still comment if you have a restraining order against someone? I don't know. I'm laughing because it's like not uncomfortable. But like, I don't know how that works. And then, so anyways, then I guess he filed one back. Ronnie RADKE's girlfriend jumped in the mix and showed a DM that Brittany sent and be like, just wait until the truth comes out. You're going to be shook by this. So I want to know more. I need to know more.
Because like nobody cares, but at the same time, they make us.
Nobody cares except for me. I'm really invested in this. Like, well, and TikTok. The side of TikTok mom's very invested in this. She like tripled down and be like, it's Ronnie. The number was saved. That was him talking to me. So she's like adamant it was him. She's asking to be left alone. But now
what is her point? Is it her ego that's hurt from the idea that she was catfish and she wants to prove I was not catfish, I was talking to him?
I suppose the whole internet.
Like, because the reality is he doesn't want anything to do with you. You don't want anything to do with him.
Right.
But you're not letting this go.
Yeah,
and their
I'm not
spouses
sure.
are involved because also Tommy is like in the mix too.
Well, I don't know. Is he?
Yeah, because when I saw Ronnie's TikTok and he said that he's also like interfering and making claims. I don't know. So.
Well, we don't know if it's really Tommy. When Tommy used to comment on my stuff and call me
so
Spam Anderson.
So Ronnie's been catfished by a fake.
No, I think my theory, this is very theory, conspiracy, allegedly, all of it, is like maybe she's on his socials, like messaging. Because I think I was getting some, back in the day, I was getting some hate from Tommy Lee. And I was like, what is a 60-year-old doing calling me Spamla Anderson? And I was like, oh, this might be her. Because she was also commenting simultaneously. Maybe it's him. That'd be crazy if Tommy's just like commenting on my stuff being like, Spamla.
So bring up the only person that can fix this is Pamela. She needs to come in.
No, she needs to stay far away from this. We love her and treasure her. But I don't know. A double restraining order sounds like Oscar said. I think it's best to just leave each other alone.
Yeah, because, okay, so she says that after all the Snapchat, alleged catfish, whatever, that Ronnie started spreading a false narrative that she was getting catfished. Okay. And then he began annoying, harassing, and mocking her on social media and tried to humiliate her in a music video with a hideous body double. She says she wanted nothing more than to be left alone, but says Ronnie started leaving cruel comments on her Instagram from a burner account. She says she told the person behind the account she knew it was Ronnie, and the person responded, miss you madly, and included a photo of her from their old Snapchat convo, which she says reinforced her conviction that it was Ronnie all along and not a catfish. Okay, Brittany says she tried to ignore all of Ronnie's mocking content until last week when someone made a video about how she was allegedly catfished. She said Ronnie posted 3 videos on IG berating her, calling her a liar, and intending for his fans to attack me. Yeah, I think let's just leave each other alone. Like, what?
Leave
like,
each other alone.
It's just a lot. It's a
very
lot.
that.
Yeah.
I mean, crazy. I'm like invested. I'm like, what if she comes out and it's like, yeah, she gets those. Because then Ronnie's girlfriend's like, we're going to get those IPs. And everyone's like, ooh, we are seated for this. Because what if it is? Wouldn't that be the gag?
That would be
No, I think
gag.
they will find there. It seems like because that person seems like a little bit of a online stalker behavior.
Ooh, which one?
The person that originally catfished her to come back at her comments again and fuel the fire.
But you don't think it's Ronnie. You think
and
it's
send
someone
photos.
else.
Yeah, I don't think it's Ronnie.
I don't think
I don't
so
think it's
either,
Ronnie.
but would be gagged. And now I need to know. I need to know this conclusion because she wrote a message to his girlfriend and be like, just wait till you see what the truth is. We know the truth. It's about to come out. It's about to shake you is what she said. So I don't know, maybe.
Yeah, but there's no evidence. So it's like once it goes to court, you get a subpoena, you get IP addresses, and then you really find the reality.
I want to know who it is.
And there is an instigator. There is somebody behind this that is not them.
Well, because no, but it could be like not to be whatever, but it's like that movie Lisa Rinna did on Lifetime like last year. It was like her daughter was getting bullied and like telling her to like off herself, basically like unalive herself, and the daughter like was like looking in the closet. She was hearing dings, and she's like looked at her mom's phone, and it was her mom texting the daughter.
Oh, yeah, that's based on the Netflix did a documentary last year. It's based on a true
Oh my god! So
story.
like, what if it's Brittany catfishing herself? You know,
Allegedly,
or Tommy?
yeah, speculatively, yes.
Like,
Well, someone closer, like an inside job.
can I tell
yes.
you? Right.
Yeah.
It usually is. But when we have found out like anonymous accounts or like, you know, whatever, and you find out who it is, it does shake you. You're kind of like, no. Sometimes you think it's just like a random like hater in Ohio, like in the basement dwelling. But then you like find out and you're just like, that's weird. That's odd. Why are you doing this? Like someone who's just like normal.
Well,
Well,
not
not
normal.
But normal presenting, you know, like it's so, I'm seated, I'm sad. I think it's both of them though, because it's like, you know, if you have someone kind of obsessed like this, like Brittany to Ronnie, maybe just Ronnie needs to chill and just do it legally and not have his girlfriend post the conversations and get involved and, you know,
No,
just.
but what doesn't make sense is that why is Brittany not doing that? She's the one that needs to get a detective, find out who is the person that's been.
Well, I think she has is what
doing
she's
all of this.
insinuating.
It doesn't sound like it. She just talked about a phone number, and anyone now can pretend to be your number.
Yeah,
they
that's
can
true,
call you from a number that looks like the person. So
People are like, all the comments are just like, wasn't this last year? That's the thing with the new year. Every time you're like, new year, new me, but people really do bring last year. You would think there's a weird invisible reset that happens in January 2026 where it's like, yes, it's just the next month, but you do kind of want to leave 2020, you know, the past in the past, no matter how awesome it was. Mine was awesome, but you don't need to like, I don't know. So it's kind of a weird thing to bring over, but I'm seeing it. I mean, her and Tommy are still together, so that's good. He has a girlfriend. I think that's good. I guess he did do a music video. I will say to Brittany's credit on this one, like he did do a music video. I think he was using like a puppet.
A puppet was Tommy Lee and a quote hideous unquote body double was representing
Which is
Brittany.
crazy because it was a human, right? It was a person. So I'm
But like with prosthetics and stuff and
right. So I mean, maybe
to look like overly plastic surgery.
That's why I'm kind of like, okay, I do feel like maybe she might be a little paranoid, but if it turns out to really be him, maybe. I mean, who makes a music video about someone who like was weird like that? You know what I mean? If that was weird and that really happened, and she's like, I don't think I'd provoke the crazy anymore. The unhinged, I suppose, not crazy. So I don't know. I was invested, but hopefully everyone's okay. Grant the restraining orders. Abide by them.
Yes.
Maybe a gag order should be put into play where you can't talk.
I guess restraining orders include harassment.
or sometimes it
So-
includes that you can't contact that
Yeah.
person. You're not allowed to contact them, but they might still be able to make content.
I think you just all need to stop that
And
too.
yeah, at the end of the day, they both want to be left alone. So just
Or do
leave it
they?
alone. That's true. Well, with the restraining order, you're so like if you both want to be left alone, you don't want to be harassed or talked to or talked about.
Right.
Why not just agree?
Mm-hmm.
And don't read those comments and don't
Yeah.
Oh.
engage.
Don't make a music video about the person that you think you're sucking you. Kind of just pokes it a little more. You know what we didn't talk about last time? I mean, I feel like you would have seen this because this is still all over my Twitter. It was kind of sad. It's like kind of whatever. I know. Like Nick Viall, Natalie Joy. Did you see them interviewing the Southern Charm? You haven't seen this?
No. Nick Viall is far from my
It's all over my Twitter now.
It
It
made
was like
into
TikTok.
mine. Yeah, I
Oh,
never see
Lord.
it, but it made it.
This one was like big. They were interviewing one of the guys from Southern Charm, which I think is like a dating show. I don't know. Anyways, they basically were like interviewing him and they were asking him a question. And then Natalie just totally like changes the conversation. I was like, so his sister passed away when he was like a child or something. And it was while they were hiking. And she basically was just like, so what's up with the cliff? Like she fell off a cliff, basically. Were you there? Like, it was so... You haven't seen this clip? It is vile. It's like, it really is so wild. And he even said, he goes, oh, this is like... And you can tell, he's like, his leg is like shaking. Like, it's like, he's keeping composure, but he's just like... Of course, Nick makes it about himself. Nick is like, she asks him a question and then Nick just jumps in and it's just like, well, because she's asked something like, how does that like change your life? And Nick's like, well, I think those moments are what shapes us. I'm like, these people, you have to watch the clip. It's so insane. It's like all over my thing. I was like, I think some podcasts just need no guests. I think some people just need to not have guests and just talk about themselves, just talk about their own self-absorbed lives on planes, terrorizing people. Like, I think that's what they need because this one was crazy. And now people are calling for an apology to, like, apologize to him because they're, like, asking him, like, gruesome details. Like, if someone passed away, right, you don't be like, well, how? How did it happen? How did it affect you? Were you there? Did you see this cliff? Like, yeah, you see it.
Were you there when she fell?
Yeah.
You were?
Yeah.
What was this cliff? Where, like...
That is crazy.
Crazy. Like, so insane, so insensitive. And they would not stop, like, the question is going. And then, like, making it about yourself. Like, I feel like I can be, like, self-absorbed and stuff like when you make something like that, like, about yourself, especially when they're, like, right there. And you're like, damn, I couldn't even imagine. Like, I'm a dad. Like, I'm a new dad. I couldn't even imagine that's my kid. Like, never had to be through something like that. It's like, what the? Like, it's so...
He's talking about his hardship watching TV while this person saw a sibling. Like,
he's like, I can't even watch stuff about kids hurting themselves. Well, what do you mean? This person just, like, lived it and saw it and traumatic at 7. Like, it's... And then, obviously, like, him shaking. It was... I have to just believe they're the ultimate rage baiters, like above Matt and Abby. Like I have to believe that, which is like so crazy because I really do feel like once people have like kids, they do like change. They don't want to be those rage baiters anymore. But it's just like my sympathy and my empathy for them just goes so down. Because I'm just like, what is okay? It's like the age gap, okay, and then we don't know her age and everything. But then it's like having guests come on and like it was so wild. It was so wild. It's all over. It was all over my For You page, and I was just like, how is this? How's this going? Not only is it going, I think it sold for like $30 million, the Vial Files podcast. Brian, didn't I text you that? It was like acquired or something for that much. And I'm just like, the worst podcast, the worst interviewers, like kind of the worst people from what we see. Maybe they're rage baiting, maybe they're worse presenting, but like.
I mean, I think this is them trying to be like journalists. Like, let's get, something very emotional and let's get something very deep going on.
The wrong avenue.
But I'm like, but you don't ask about the cliff. It's like asking something like.
So what's up with the cliff?
I mean, it's because you didn't ask him. Like, was it your fault? Did you?
Yeah.
Could you stop it? Could you do something?
No, there is like detail about it. I don't know if it was from that interview or somewhere else, but there is like detail, and it's like so crazy to ask anybody that, like, without them just talking about it. And most people don't want to talk about in detail what happened.
Yeah, that's my theory too. Though I think that like I don't know if in this case it's like rage baiting. My theory is because like it's extreme to relate it to like the Brooke with like the Tana getting the Shutterstock book clip, but I think ideologically it's similar where whoever is producing it and like prepping them, like kind of how we do it on a Sinister scale, like goes into it like, okay, this is going to be the title, so like make sure this is the talking point because this will get pickup or whatever. So they're kind of so they're being prepped about this stuff by whoever's producing it, in my opinion. And then they go into it knowing, because it was such a harsh transition from Natalie to go from like what they were talking about to like, so your sister. So I think like she knew she had to get to that talking point because that was going to be included in like the press release or whatever, because they have a publicist that sends out, sound bites and quotes from the show. to get picked up by different websites and magazines. So in my opinion, I feel like that was just one of the things that they knew they wanted a bite about to do a press release for. But it just shows that they aren't good interviewers because they can't read the room or can't empathize. And also, like, time and place, really the ultimate quote.
Yeah.
So that's my theory. I think they just are crappy interviewers.
At interviewing.
And
not insensitive.
They're being they're instant, like, not rage baiting, or not trying to rage bait, but baiting rage because they are bad, if that makes sense. Yeah.
They just lack social
Awareness?
skills.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Maybe that's it. Because, like, how can you, I don't know. Like, to me, that's like such, I don't know. I just feel like anybody, like anybody, like if something happened and someone's like, this passed away, my first inclination isn't like, how did it happen? Like, you know, I guess like you maybe would think that, I don't know, I suppose, but like, I don't know, like to someone's face. Like,
Also,
what do you
I
mean?
don't know much about them. From the pattern of things I've seen is that like everything in their head, the whole world kind of revolves around them, because every story they tell, it's like everyone else should be bending to like what works best for them. So I think that's why Nick was like, yeah, like I'm a new dad. And because that's the only way he can like process anything is through himself. Like, I just think he's very like conceited, in my opinion, narcissistic, in my opinion, diabolical and sinister, in my opinion. So that's why.
Yeah, I don't know if they're gonna, not journalist, right? They have no degree in journalism.
I don't think so, no.
Right. Well, maybe they should just leave it at their age gap relationship show. I think it just made me like upset. Like, God, it just makes me so upset for like the world we live in. Like, what are people just, I don't know. Maybe I need to stop watching clips of them when they pop up on my thing.
Oh.
What?
TMZ says she dropped out of school at 15 to become a model.
Who?
So, Natalie. So, because I was like, oh, maybe she does have a journalism degree, but I don't think so.
Okay, well, you know, I wanted to drop out of school too. I'm not going to judge on that.
It's more so, yeah, like the journalism of it all. Like,
That's what I'm
yeah,
saying. And
yeah.
But also him meeting her at around 1920, around, you know what I mean? Like, okay, like that has a lot to do. Okay, well.
Very weird.
Yeah, I sympathize with her a little bit. Nick, I just, you know, what are you doing? But leave it at that, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
That's wild. You know who was really good at interview of holding space for this kind of conversation or like a serious conversation was E.T. Who was the one that was doing the Golden Globe interviews?
There's a couple.
It was a guy.
Kevin Frazier. Bald.
Oh, yes.
You want to talk to Mark?
Yeah, he did so good. Like, you know, like obviously a lot of the celebrities at the Golden Globes like wanted to talk about like social issues that are happening in our world, and that's like, which is like great. But like I always think with like interviewers, like sometimes like, look, I'm not an interviewer, I did one carpet, but like I would imagine it would be hard. Like if you're like, are you having fun in there tonight? And they're like, yeah, it's fun. But also, and then they go into like a serious, you know, Mark Ruffalo did that, and like, was his name Kevin?
Yes.
Kevin was so good. He was like, he did follow-up questions. Like he probably wasn't prepared in his head for that. And he did those follow-up questions.
Mm-hmm.
That was amazing. I was like, that was really, really good. Me, I do have to be better with that. When someone tells me like sensitive stuff, like, you know, I need to be better sometimes. When I did do a red carpet interview and someone gave us a really like sentimental like answer, and I just kept going, and then my producer's like, oh, that would have been a good one to end on. You know, I was like, oh, okay. Yeah. You know, so I'm just saying, have a little, I can kind of see where Natalie Joy is, but I want to be more like a Kevin. That's so good.
Yeah, and I think, again, it kind of shows the difference because he's been doing interviews for, God, maybe like 20 years, like maybe 20 or more.
Really?
Yeah. He's been, like, he started, he's a host now. He does entertainment news, but he started in sports, and he's covered, like, serious news, like real world news, and he does entertainment now, but he's been covering it for so long, so it kind of just shows, like, someone who's, like, really been, who's put in the work and, like, really studied it, basically. But
yeah, I think, and as someone who did not go to college either, I do think it does maybe where that journalism degree may come in handy when it comes to more like elevated interviews to do for, because like even though like Golden Globes is just that, like it does get like political, where I do feel like someone who maybe has like a degree in how to navigate a conversation may be better equipped than someone like me or Natalie Joy, you know what I mean? Because it does show also sensitivity to it too, you know what I mean?
And obviously there are like moments, like I think an influencer did great at the Golden Globes was Mary Beth. from...
Is she an influencer?
Comedian, influencer. She has her podcast with Benito
Well, she's
Skinner.
on Overcompensating.
Yeah, and she's also on Overcompensating.
Oh, I thought she was just an actor. I didn't know she was an influencer.
Yeah, I see... My FYP is a lot of their clips, actually.
Yes.
They're so funny.
No, I love her. I just thought they were like co-stars. I didn't know.
Yeah, she does like comedy. She does TikTok. She has her podcast. And also acts, obviously, in Overcompensating. But
amazing. No, she was amazing. Like, I just thought she was an actor, so that made sense.
yeah,
like, she'd be so good.
So I think she did like such a great job.
She's
obviously,
so good.
like the point of those interviews was to be like, you know, funny, a little trolly, but in like the cute way, you know, like
Very, I saw someone make the comparison like Joan Rivers.
Yeah.
Like very that, which Joan Rivers could be like a little mean, but like weirdly get away with it.
Disarming. Yeah.
Which I think like, but even that takes so much tact. And she has it.
Yeah.
Mary Beth is her name.
Mm-hmm.
She definitely has it, but it's so hard. Like there are some people who are just charming and just can get away with saying anything. And then there's just like the majority of people can't, you know what I mean? But I feel like she can because also it's like the way you say it, the intention behind it, who you are as a person, your past, all that stuff like that, like attributes to.
Because if you read, like one of her questions was like, there's a lot of women who had incredible performances here tonight. Who's one woman here who annoys you? And like that question on paper like would be like so offensive, but the way that she did it was very like comedic and charming and disarming.
It was a great year for women in film. Are there any actresses nominated tonight that you think are kind of annoying?
Ooh, wow, that's rough. No, I can't. I honestly, I wish there was one that just came straight to my mind that I could go for, but I just don't have one.
You don't have
Do
one.
you?
I do, but it's not about me tonight.
Yeah, if I did that, that would be crazy. It's like, who's the tonight? Like, that's like, oh my God, okay, troll. But yeah, I think that definitely takes, well, she's like, you said she's a comedian.
Yeah, so that also helps.
Yeah.
But then, yeah, for like, there's also, I don't know, again, it comes to like time and place. I think in general, yeah, it shows. And also with Golden Globes, there's like the list of people that you have to be prepared to talk to. It's like 50 plus celebrities. It's so much work. There was one like ET TikTok where like Kevin was interviewing Ayo Adebri and was like, oh, you just came back from Africa. She's like, yeah, I was just in Nigeria. And then the comments were like, oh my God, how could he say Nigeria? Don't just say Africa. Like, because Africa's, I'm like, he probably didn't remember the exact country she went to.
Or you don't want to get it wrong, just in case. You're like, I think it's Nigeria, but yeah.
Like if you didn't know which country in Europe someone went to, but you know they went on like a Euro trip, you'd probably just say, you just came back from Europe. Like,
yeah.
It was so like,
and
I don't
like
know.
one of, like you said, 50 is crazy.
Like over 50 for sure. It's like, and it's such a long day. Like literally, I mean, just me went from like 1 to 11, but like if you're on the carpet, that's like 10 a.m. to like midnight basically. And like, people just want to be so mad at interviews. Some of them, yes, it's deserved, but damn, sometimes like you gotta let some stuff go. Like,
yeah, especially like that kind of stuff. I know. I remember when we did. I'll go back again, but they gave us. Remember, he prepped me with like 6 main people, but like they really drill it. I don't know how it is for like reporters that drill all the time, but like I had to like memorize it. He had me go over the same questions over and over. So he's like, all right, I'm coming to you now. I'm John M. Chu, and so I just had to like have it over and over. And they like prep you with a lot of the questions because obviously they're like access and they want to like whatever, have like good questions, but it's a lot of pressure. It's a lot of, and then yeah, you're not gonna get everyone right. Like, oh my gosh, like, and he got it right. It's not like he said it in a country that wasn't like real. People love to hate, like you said, interviews especially. I think it's just it's too high pressure.
Yeah, and it's weird. I don't know if it's just because of TikTok, because also it reminds me of like Danny Directo interviewing McKenna Grace about like the fan edits, and everyone was so mad at him and was like, influencers shouldn't be doing carp, and it's someone who's been working for like 20 years.
That's like their job. They're not an influencer.
People want to get so mad at interviewers these days, and I do get it because there are some interviewers that are just like insensitive. Like I think Variety, there's like the one person at Variety who does like all the interviews, Mark Malkin. And he interviewed like one of the Heated Rivalry guys with an actress from Abbott Elementary because they did the Screen Actors Guild / Actor Awards. They presented it. So he asked Janelle James, what do you think about like you're with Connor from Heated Rivalry right now and you've probably seen him like completely naked or whatever. And she's like,
get Connor now, and you think about those scenes in Heated Rivalry. What goes through your mind?
I'm thinking about his excellent Russian accent that he does. I'm thinking about his characterization. I'm thinking that he is adorable and he looks like a leading man, and I'm excited to see where he goes next.
I just think he's a great actor who did a great Russian accent on the show. And it was like, see, like that's an inappropriate thing where I get why people were upset, obviously.
Yeah.
But not everything you have to be is rage bait. Not everything you got to get mad at.
And then it's like when you get mad at everyone, like for every little thing, the ones that do matter like that, like get lost in the sauce because everyone's like, well, you just want to be mad about everything. So then it's like the ones that aren't important get lost.
Yeah.
The heated rivalry ones are crazy. People are a little too...
There's not a lot of decorum, all because they're
No.
naked and there's sex and people. I mean, that happens a lot with any like sexy thing. I feel like 50 Shades of Grey went through that a lot too. Like obviously, yes, sex is a part of the show or the movie or whatever, but there's a lot more to it. You know, it's not just in the sex is in it to like propel the story. It's not the story. You know, like there's
I guess with heated rivalry, there's so much that people just feel freely to talk about it.
and they're men too.
That's
so.
true. They don't really talk about that in like Bridgerton. Like they never are like focused on the sex, even though it's a heavy sex show.
Yeah, or at least because I feel like with Bridgerton too, especially in the beginning, it got a lot like that first season where it was kind of shocking to see just like a lot of sex. But then I think the conversation for that came more about like, oh, the intimacy court. How do you do it? Blah, blah, blah.
Right. And it's like one thing, I guess, if like the stars talk about it, because I think Nicola and Luke were very much like, we broke all the furniture. And it's like, okay, if it comes from the stars, it's different. Like if the heated rivalry, people were like, we just couldn't stop humping each other. Then it's like, okay, they want to talk about it. But like interviewers being like that is like annoying, especially when you're like presenting like nominees. You're like, I don't know. I don't really need to be reminded that we're just horny toads out here.
Yeah. So again, it's just like a time and place, pick and choose. Also, like, I kept thinking about Denny, director, and the viral McKenna Grace thing, because then McKenna Grace, like, yeah, now studios want me to like do fan edits for like my movies or whatever. I'm like, see, like, obviously that was such a non-fact, like that wasn't like an offensive thing at all. Like it was cutesy because now like she's getting jobs because of how viral that was. Like, oh my God, it annoys me to no end. People like just ask him about acting in the movie or whatever. Girl, if we just asked, how was it working in Five Nights at Freddy 2? No one would care. You got to do a little creativity. It's like you interviewing Megan the Doll and asking about FNAF. Like we had to have that viral moment to, you know, get some traction. You know,
true.
As long as it's like tactful and not like degrading. It's a balance, but it can be done.
Yeah, I got some questions edited out from Megan. They're like, no, you can't ask that one.
Too
it was something about a Tesla robot,
Oh.
and they were like, no, not that one. I was like, okay.
It's too personal.
Like, no, too controversial. I was like, okay, Megan the robot. That was a good one. We need to get another one of those. Is FNAF out?
It's out on like digital now.
Oh.
Yeah.
The second one?
Uh-huh.
I don't know.
Yup. Yeah, you should give it a little watch. I enjoyed it for what it was. Let's say that.
Yeah, I feel like that's the vibe of that movie.
Yeah.
We want to see what's the next one coming out we wanted to see in theaters? Oh, Wuthering Heights. That doesn't come out till what?
Valentine's Day, I guess. Yeah.
Still a little ways away. Okay. Dang, I really want to go to a movie. I really want to see like a movie in theaters, but Avatar.
Marty Supreme.
No.
No.
I mean, love, but no, I don't think so. When's the next award show? Tonight or Sunday?
What is the next one? The next event, Super Bowl's next, and then Grammy.
When is the Super Bowl?
It's really soon. It is.
I thought it was March or something.
March?
No, I think just my...
Oh, wait, no, I got it mixed up. So next is Grammys, February 1st. Then the Super Bowl's February 8th next week.
Oh.
And then the Actor Awards are March 1st. And then the Oscars are March 15th. So 4 events.
March 26th is the iHeart Awards.
iHeart Awards. I should add that to the calendar. I don't know why that's not on here.
That needs to be covered.
Yes.
I will be nominated for favorite Broadway debut. And vote for me.
Have you
I guess
voted today?
Vote. Have you voted?
Yes, I did.
Moses votes every day. He posts every day for me. He's really campaigning. If I got up there and won and I forgot to thank Moses, it'd be the worst day. I tell him that all the time too. I'm like, I'm really in my head planning a speech and I can't forget to thank you because people forget to thank their spouses all the time.
Yeah.
But not only are you my spouse, you're also my campaign manager. So
I need you to have like the little pen. I'm like, oh my God, I'm shaking. And then you pull it out.
For sure. I have a speech. Yeah.
You know what you should really do actually, which would be high camp, dare I say maybe even 2 camp, would be like the Noah Centineo acceptance speech. Have you seen that?
What is that?
It was from a while ago. It was from the MTV Movie Awards. But again, I see it in the montages of like awkward moments or whatever.
Oh, what did he say?
Oh my God. I need the exact quote because it is kind of iconic.
Okay. Let me see. I never seen this.
I guess I'm funny.
Oh.
I didn't know that.
Oh no.
Thank you. This never gets easier. Anyone watching at home, it's always so like nerve-wracking. You're like, oh my God, people, and I gotta talk and I gotta say things. Cole killed it.
What?
The silence.
Thank you, Netflix. Thank you, Matt Kaplan. Thank you, Robin Marshall. Thank you, Ace.
I love it.
That is
me on TikTok every day. Every time I get one minor accomplishment, I'm like, thank you guys because of you. I love the editing with that.
Yeah, it's not what you've done, but what you do with what you've done that matters. Honestly, when you think about it.
Yeah, he ate.
Yeah.
I ate Shakespeare. That was good. Who was he? What's he from? Why was he winning? He's giving like Noah Becker or something. Is he like a TikToker? No.
He was in
You don't even know.
No,
Yeah,
I
look it
do,
up.
but I was trying to see what he won for. He was from To All the Boys I Loved Before, which was the Summer I Turned Pretty. You remember that show? The one that
yes,
just okay.
yes.
It's another book series from the same author. So it was like a trilogy of Netflix movies.
That author's killing it. She must be making money.
I know, because everything that she wrote is now something. But this in particular was for a movie called The Perfect Date, which I'm assuming was also on Netflix. I don't think I saw that one, but yeah, that one wasn't a book.
What was the award show?
People's Choice Awards on E!
What is that supposed to be? That little, what is it, like a baton? What is that?
That's true. What the hell is that trophy supposed to
like
be?
a
That's
little-
a good question.
It's like a pepper grinder.
Yeah, that is the oddest shape award. It's like, it's
You
just
don't
like
know
a
what it's supposed to
sphere.
be.
No, kind of
People's
is
Choice?
giving dildo a little bit.
Yeah, maybe that's what it is. Maybe
Yeah.
it's sponsored by Adam and Eve. Well, is that fan voted too?
Yeah.
That's gonna be me when it's because of you guys at home. I realize I am not anywhere close to the talent of anyone else in this category, but I have a lot of fans that vote a lot. Maybe it's my husband voting every day.
It would suck if yours is given like in the pre-telecast, like on the carpet. You know how they'd be
It
doing
definitely
that.
will. It's definitely not.
I need it
Favorite
to be on the
Broadway debut
telecast.
is not in the category with like Ariana Grande right behind me in the
Tour
heated
of the
rivalry.
year.
Yeah.
Artist of the year.
If you win, I think they'll bump it up.
Okay,
Like,
my number one fan
prime
over
time.
here who's just like, you saved Broadway actually with your debut. No, definitely, it's definitely one that they'll give you on the red carpet and be
That
like,
is
here you
too
go. But
funny.
I'll take it. I will take it before, after, preemptive, whenever. That I love that. I love him. Noah Centineo. I want to be. Did I tell you? I didn't even tell you because we booked the WB tour, and I just sent an email to like the general email that's on the website. I don't know anybody. I had no connections, but I sent a general email because for our Patreons out there, our patrons, we've been talking about going on the WB tour for so long, which I'm super excited about. I'm even getting more excited because someone told me there's like essential perk in there. Even though I don't like Friends, I still like the idea that you can get coffee at essential perk. They have, is it Luke's from Gilmore Girls? They have like a Luke's thing. Like there's like real interactive things you can get. So I got a private tour. Which I'm gonna say, and anyone can do this. I just emailed. I was like, "Hey, can I get a private tour?" And then I said, "I'm with the Trish podcast, and I also recently filmed Euphoria on your lot." And they wrote back.
You threw everything out there.
They wrote back, and they said, "We'll give you the employee discount." So I got a really good deal on this tour because I was like, "Wow,
we got a coupon.
that was great." Yeah.
Once starred in an episode of Modern Family. Once was on the Ellen DeGeneres show, which does film on the WB lot.
You're right.
Yep.
I filmed Conan on the WB
See?
lot. Oh my God, you're right. I actually filmed so much. I have Aquaman, Elvis, and Barbie
Exactly.
are my kids. I was in Beetlejuice on Broadway, which is WB.
Yeah, you basically are a WB employee at this point.
I should have put all that in there. I should have been like, I was on Beetlejuice. But it worked. I got a discount, and I'm so excited. So we have a VIP tour coming up in a couple weeks. Did you get the memo in the group chat?
I saw that.
I haven't even told him yet. I was like, I asked you first because I know your work schedule. I guess I should have asked Jimmy. I told Jimmy, so and he said, okay, great. But I probably should ask him. Me just thinking he's always just home. That's what people think about me too. I feel like when you like work for yourself, people just assume you're just always available. But I should probably ask because you're not always available. In fact, I get very busy.
Well, Wednesdays are his Just Trish days, so.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that's how I figured. I thought maybe go there and then do the podcast. Well, we should do the podcast first, then go there, then we get off. It's like double duty. I'm very excited. I don't know what it entails. Like, do we get a little trolley? Do we get a little golf cart?
I know. I've never done it.
Me neither. I'm very excited. Yeah, I can't wait for that. I love it. And if all goes well, maybe we'll do a little Universal. I wonder if Universal will give me a discount. I've been shooting there too.
I was also a former employee. I don't know if
Oh.
former counts, but
Yeah, for sure. And you were like there all the time. I was
Yes.
there like one day. I was like, here I am. That definitely counts for sure. Yeah. Did you ever see like this is so not a hot topic, but the like old it's not even that old, it's like 2012. Did you go on the tour lot, like studio tour back then? I forgot what all these like it unlocked memories. But like when King Kong before it burned down, when it was like the giant gorilla, do you remember that?
I think so.
It was like because now it's just the screen, but it used to be like an actual like animatronic, and you would go through. Do you remember it? And like shook the tram.
Yes.
That and do you remember the parting of the sea?
Yes, I do remember that.
They don't do that anymore.
They don't even do the parting of the sea?
No.
Oh.
And I remember they'd be like, oh, and then they'd part that sea and you'd go down and the water would go up.
Yeah.
They don't do that. They don't do the bridge. Remember the bridge?
Yes, where it shook?
Yes.
Yes.
I was like, what do they do anymore on that tour?
I don't know. Do they still have the Fast and Furious? That was kind of newish, I guess, but
Yeah.
when they have the party or something in there, I
That's
don't know.
the worst.
Yeah.
And you just see all the extras being like, ooh, here
Yeah.
we go. I was like, all right, guys, ready to race? I don't like that one either. I love Universal, but I think that trim tour needs go back to the basics. They still have the Jaws. That's cool.
Mm-hmm.
They do have a Fast and Furious ride that they're testing. Have you seen it tested there?
Mm-hmm.
Like circling around the. Oh, we talked about this on there. Anyways, I'm a fan of Universal too, but I'm doing Warner Brothers first.
I guess another theme park is in the news. Disneyland is in some.
Oh no.
They messed up because have you seen the viral Evil Queen that's kind of like all over TikTok
Yes.
and Twitter? Yes.
Yes.
She confirms that she was let go after 8 years working at the park. Isn't that crazy?
Wait, why? Did they get rid of the character or just her?
I think her. So she went viral back in 2019 because of an encounter with a guest that they posted on social media. And then ever since then, people will go to Disney and like look for her and like post their interactions with her. But in October 2025, there was rumors that she no longer worked at the park. And then recently she just confirmed that she was let go after 8 years. Her name is Sabrina Von B. She posted a video on TikTok revealing that she was the actress behind the Evil Queen. And she spoke to people about no longer working for Disney. And she said that she had like a more comical spin on the character because she wanted to make people smile while also being a villain. And she said that, let me get the exact quote. With Disney, it's a bit scary because they want to protect the magic, and in the comments, people were trying to get my identity. I never came out publicly and said, like, this is me or anything until they ultimately let me go. That's when I spoke out publicly on it. So basically, they let her go because essentially she was too good, basically, right? She's too good, too iconic.
Oh, like attracting the wrong
Queen.
attention. Was she posting as herself?
No, it was just other people. Like, she was going viral, but it's because other people were posting her. Like, she's just so good that people were posting her and everyone was eating it up and
But
loved
what was
it.
the official? Did they give an official reason?
She's giving an official reason by basically saying that like they didn't like that how popular that she was getting online because they said it was taking away from the magic.
But you think that could be like wrongful termination? Like that's not my fault. I'm not posting it. Like other people are
would
posting
think,
it,
right? Yeah.
Like, don't you want me to be good?
Yeah, because basically she's just like her portrayal, I guess, of the Evil Queen. Because obviously, I get the politics of Disneyland, like actors or that are portraying characters like they are supposed to be just the character, like the representation of the character.
Yeah.
So I guess people were like looking specifically for that actress to be the Evil Queen. So she just became like the Evil Queen, like the most popular actor behind it. So they got rid of her, which is like, what? How did you do that?
Like wrongful termination or something. I feel like you can't get fired for that.
I wonder if it's almost like more of a, because obviously I don't know like the contracts and stuff, but is it considered more of like an acting job or something where it's like, obviously like if you're an actor, it's easier to get fired for like, oh, we don't want to have this character anymore or something, I don't know if that's
true. I had heard too from one of the character actors that like if you get too big for the costume, they let you go. Like they don't let you size up basically. Like you have to fit the costume. That's what I had heard.
That's crazy.
Yeah, and you have to keep like certain nails and stuff. I guess Disney is strict. I used to work at Disney Soda Fountain, which is like not it's Disney, but it's like
okay, Nick Bio. I relate to you, girl, because I worked at the Disney Soda Fountain.
Well, I'm just saying they were strict. If you had like I think it was like if you could have like blue nail polish or something, and like they would write you up. You would get like a. So I wonder if they would like give her, but she did nothing wrong. I guess that's like the whole thing. But I guess my point is like they're kind of like they are strict, I suppose. But like then you should just have a no filming policy so people can't film the interactions with the characters. But that is wild.
Yeah,
that
like,
is crazy.
Why is it her fault that she's like eating the roll up? Like,
yeah, and the same could be said about the Gaston and the Peter Pan down in Disney World.
Yes.
I see them all the time, and people search for them. So why are they not getting it?
The Peter Pan, there was a Peter Pan like back in the Tumblr days
Yes.
where everyone was obsessed with this one Peter Pan. Like he was like the heartthrob of Disney.
I think he's still there.
Really?
Or
Still?
old clips. I all the time see people loving him. And he like skips away from people and stuff. I like him, yeah. But like definitely draws attention. Definitely, you know. There's also a Gaston too that people love. And women sexually harass him, and he.
I remember that too. Yeah.
And he's like, "Stop!"
Yeah.
Like they were like touching his body and stuff, which is crazy. Like we always talk about like the patriarchy and the misogyny of it all, but like it does go the other way too. Where I feel like when men get like sexually harassed, it's like looked at even like
Not
Heated
as
Rivalry
serious.
Boys,
Yes,
all
yeah.
of it. It's very much like you wouldn't be asking that. It's kind of what like Jason Isaacs thought he was giving when he was talking about White Lotus and his penis. Like he was on the right track until he said something. What was he talking about? Someone else that never gets asked questions about their body. Do you remember?
Yeah.
He's like, well, she doesn't get asked. And it's like, well, actually, she does. I forgot what it was. But he was on the right track, but just wrong messaging. So I feel like you never talk about that enough. But sounds like not fair. She was talking on Twitter or TikTok? Where did
She started posting on TikTok in October, which made people think that she was let go.
Right.
But she opened up about it for the first time in this People magazine interview.
Did she say I was the evil queen?
Yes.
Because I also heard, this is like all conspiracy too on Disney TikTok, but I also heard you're like legally not allowed to say you're that character. You're supposed to say you're friends with.
Oh, interesting.
But I don't know. That could be just made up. Someone's like, you have to say, because I watched like people who used to be Tinkerbell and my man, like, I was once friends with Ariel. I was once friends with Tinkerbell, but it's like they were playing the character.
Oh, I see.
So maybe that's their loophole to be like, actually, you're not allowed to say that you were the evil queen. I don't know. I have no idea.
I hope she gets more work because obviously she's a good actress. I think even Pedro Pascal like commented and like saying how much he loves her because she was so viral. I mean, 6 years, 7 years of going viral. 6, 7. I know. As soon as I said it.
The finger's on the pulse with Pedro Pascal. He knows what's up. That's crazy.
He's very online.
You know what they should do for the sequel, or they should remake Snow White again, and then
she would actually eat it up if they ever actually
or replace CGI over
just replace
Gal Gadot's performance.
That's kind of tea, actually. Like,
you can do that
imagine
nowadays.
if they went back and re-edited the movie, but just put her in
I think that's so easy to do.
Wow.
She'd probably eat so hard.
Uh-huh. That's a good idea,
Disney,
actually.
That's where it's at.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Did we talk about the Tangled casting? We did.
I think not the confirmation, the speculative or the people, actors and actresses who were reading for it, but I don't think we ever talked about it once it became official.
I think I like Milo Manheim. I watched him singing. Did you ever watch Journey to Bethlehem?
No.
It's kind of good. He kind of ate. Like, do you remember I was obsessed with that? You remember?
Yep.
I loved Journey to Bethlehem when it came out. I did not realize that was him. For some reason, I thought everyone that was living in Bethlehem was performing that. Like, I did not know that they were here in America.
Oh.
He was so good. I think he played like Joseph or something. He really ate the role.
I've only seen him in the Sabrina Carpenter video. I know Garrett Watts has been campaigning for Milo Manheim to be Flynn Rider for like months.
Really?
'Cause it would show up in my Twitter. Like he was really going hard for Milo to be cast.
Garrett has the power.
And Garrett has the in at Disney because he has like work. I mean, he got to stay overnight at the Haunted Mansion at Disneyland.
Oh my God, you're right.
Which who gets to do that? Garrett Watts. He has the friends with Rachel Zegler. He went to the Disney lot to do events with Rachel during Snow White. So I think Garrett is in. Yeah, he made that casting happen.
Maybe he was the one that got Shane in trouble for lifting up that brick. Maybe he's like, go. he sent a text. He's like, here, look at this. And like we listened to Garrett Watts.
I love that conspiracy theory. I'm gonna run with it. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, maybe he has some
pull. He does.
I mean, I love the casting. I'm so sad Joelle Siwa is not she's my Rapunzel. I really loved her acting tape, and I'm really sad about it. But I have a faith or premonition, just delusion, is me and Joelle will be on Traders together.
Oh, can work.
Because I feel like they always need to have someone there's two ice skaters on. You know, there's always has to be like a pairing
yeah.
from your same field. I feel like me and Joelle could be on there together.
Yeah.
Could work well together.
You
What's
think?
her song? I'm a traitor. What is that one she did?
That was her cover of Olivia Rodrigo, Traitor.
How's it go?
You're still a traitor. You're still a traitor. And that's when her face got all red, was holding that note.
Ooh, I want to do that. You should do that. That was good. You should just clip it. That's pretty good. You're still a traitor. You're still a traitor.
There, yes. Come on.
We're so... Even when I did the snowflake one, every snowflake's different. It's supposed to be MCR. Everyone's like, this sounds like JoJo. And I was like, okay, I'll take it. Honestly, we are both in our... Oh, she's out of her bad girl era. What
Yeah,
era is
she's
she?
in her... I don't know if she's clarified what era she's in right
Married.
now.
Someone said they were secretly married. I don't know.
What?
Yeah, you didn't see that TikTok? I swear I saw that TikTok. Someone's like, they're married.
Would she do anything in secret?
Maybe. The new Joelle might. The rebranding Joelle might.
She posted her 15-minute get ready with me look. Right now she has a pink bow. She's kind of giving a little coquette vibe. She's got...
Ooh.
I mean, she still has like her half up, half down, but the pink bow... I don't know. I don't know what era she's really in right now. Oh, Lord.
What?
She did AI. I asked ChatGPT for...
What?
I asked ChatGPT. Isn't it ChatGPT?
Yeah.
What'd she say?
ChatGPT.
That's very me too. Honestly, I don't know. It
I
sounds the
asked
same.
ChatGPT to turn us into a family. Her and Christopher.
Oh.
And now, oh my God, I posted her kids.
Oh. You know, I can't hate on that trend. I probably would have done that
You
before I had
100%.
kids.
Yeah. I
would've,
fear.
You probably would have done like, what would they look like, you know?
I think that's what they
Because
do,
there
right?
were apps in the
Oh,
past.
right. We
yeah.
can like, no, those babies were
Upload.
scary when you would put you and your partners and you're just like, oh, that baby.
The
Yeah.
Renesmee.
These are kind of cute. I've seen this trend before. I like that. I mean, not the AI, but I like.
The concept, I suppose. I have no idea. It is, but people are doing. There also is this trend where it's like they ask like, ChatGPT put an image of a man wrapped around. Like I know gays have been doing it, and I think guys have been doing it for girls or whatever. Like AIing a partner for them.
Oh yeah.
And then they'd be like, Twitter, do your thing. As like what do you want me to do about it? Like what? Find you a person who looks like this AI.
Oh, it's like a fake person.
Yes, and it makes it like look like they're in a relationship. Like, yeah, it's so odd. I'm like, maybe just stick to Hinge. I don't know. Like, what do you mean?
I like that idea though. It's almost like going to a psychic and being like, "Can you like sketch out my my future lover?" And then like finding a person that looks like
But
that.
it's just gonna put like a model-esque looking person. That,
Oh, it's always a good-looking person?
Yeah, it's always like a
Not realistic.
And sometimes people are like, make it a white person, which is like,
oh,
like oh my
Okay.
God, like
Jeez.
yeah, and also but then they post the prompt, and then they post. So I'm like, okay, now you're just outing yourself.
That's what I'm saying. Everyone's just so comfortable these days
Yes,
to just
like,
literally
what?
say anything, and you're like, "This is all public. What is happening?" Bring back public shaming, I suppose.
Yeah.
It works. I mean, it works for me. You know what I mean? Like,
True,
I think
you are
yeah, an example.
a success story.
Yes.
Yes.
That's why I believe it so wholeheartedly. That's why I'm just like, sometimes you just need to call people out because sometimes you're unaware. Sometimes you don't know. Sometimes you think you're, but then when it just happens over and over, you're like, oh, maybe I'm the problem.
Maybe I'm the monster.
Oh.
Who's been here
I love
a long
that you
time.
went to the Gabbiana of it all. Did my phone charge at all or no? Did you just realize you have to charge it?
No, I just finished charging.
Oh, okay. I love that orange phone. I could find it anywhere. I lose it all the time. Well, do we have a big story or no? Like, we don't need one, but
I was gonna make you the big story.
no. What did I do?
Okay, I'll save you for the end. You
Oh
didn't do
no.
anything.
Okay. That's crazy.
I have two little ones. Oh, update on the Hailey Bieber situation. She has now allegedly sent a cease and desist to the content creator who posted the original video that she reposted, or who she allegedly reposted, even though Hailey denies reposting it. I don't know how else to word that.
Okay.
Yes.
So
the original TikTok was like the one that alleged that Justin was like emotionally abusive towards Hailey. And that creator said that Hailey reposted it, and then other users also said that Hailey reposted it. Hailey denied reposting it, but that Julie Thies, who was the original TikToker, still insists that Hailey reposted it. Anyway, Hailey sent her a cease and desist to stop talking about her.
Period.
But then she went and posted the cease and desist email, which is funny. But
it's very Ronnie, Brittany. It's very much like, don't talk about me, but also here's the restraining order I just filed. Like, that is... Okay, well, I guess she wants to show people she means business. Look, I feel like cease and desist sadly do nothing, so I think posting that, people just kind of like laugh at you because it does nothing until you actually sue someone. Didn't it work? Who was it? Cardi B sued somebody for
a blogger
for like filming her going into a medical.
Was
that or something else?
She did sue a blogger.
Okay,
that was a separate lawsuit.
What's the blogger one?
Gosh, that was last year, I think. Cardi sued gossip blogger Tasha K for defamation. It was a while ago. Winning a large judgment in 2022 for false claims about drug use, STDs, and prostitution. And then, in 2025, Tasha K filed for bankruptcy as a result of the
right, because then you have to pay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel like that's more like of a reason to sue. I guess.
But she did say that she claimed that Justin is an addict, and that's why they have a toxic relationship, and that's why he's not good for her. So she made a lot of assumptions, presenting them as fact.
True.
She didn't do the allegedly game, so that's kind of where it's coming from.
Yeah, I suppose. Yeah, if someone's like, this person's an addict, like if they said that about me, especially when you have like a child, because then you can also like all that comes into play. So yeah, I guess I would too.
And there's also like a phenomenon of like people asserting themselves as experts in things because they went to college for psychology or something, and then they say, I actually went to college for psychology, so I know that Justin for sure has this, this, and this. And it's like, okay, well, you
she said that?
No, this is another case because there was another TikTok of someone I think it was Instagram, and SZA commented on it and was like, I think it's important that if you don't have like the knowledge in this and you're not an expert and you have not treated them, to assert this stuff. And then that creator responded, actually, I have my BA and I went to grad school in psychology, whatever. And then SZA responded, okay, that's great, but you also have not treated them. So to assert this as fact is like actually harmful.
Yeah, I feel like that's true. 101.
Yeah.
I feel like whenever Dr. Drew's here too, is like, well, like I haven't treated this person. Like you have to like say that.
Yeah.
Because it makes a difference. I always wonder that in general, just how people can just like get away with it, like saying anything as fact. It's not as crazy anymore because I guess this happens like where people are suing for that, but like there is like crazy titles sometimes and you're just like, but that's not even true. There's not even like anything close to it. It's like so weird. It's just pure clickbait.
It's weird. People just assert themselves like because they have some little bit of background. Like, yeah, I went to school for journalism, but like I would never assert myself as like the ultimate journalist who can tell like someone on CNN like how to do their job or something. You know,
especially
what I mean?
on like serious issues. I feel like you could like you're a journalist, so you could be like, yeah, Brown Chicken Fry interviewing Adam Sandler was like that's
I
odd,
have
but,
like the basic like fundamental, obviously like experience and knowledge, but people keep asserting themselves like as in any field. They'll be like, I actually was a major in English, so I know that this person is a terrible writer, like of this book or whatever. It's like, okay, but like that not the end all be all. I went to film school, so I know that this is a terrible show. It's like, well, it's all kind of subjective.
That's
so
true, that's
yeah,
true.
it's really odd.
I love to do that too sometimes.
What do you do it for? I was an actor on Euphoria, so I actually know what it's
for sure. That when the trailer came out, I was like, I know that scene. I was there, but I can't say which scene it was. You know what I mean? Like I want to. Oh my god, I want to do it so bad, especially because it was like so viral, and I was just like, Trish Crave literally posted, Trisha Paytas does not appear in the new trailer for Euphoria. I was like, okay.
That was my first thought. Like that's what I wanted to know right away as well.
That's crazy, y'all. Like anyone to expect to see me in there was crazy. I mean, I would have loved a little glimpse, but I feel like if you're the main character.
How did you feel about the trailer when you watched it?
I'm excited. You know what? I'm going to watch Euphoria this year. I'm very excited. And not just for me, honestly. Not just for me. Because it's like Drag Race. Right? I started watching Drag Race when I knew someone was going to impersonate me. But like this season, I really like it. And I don't think anyone's impersonating me. So I think that's going to be with Euphoria. I think I'm going to really like it. And yeah, I liked it. Did you? Are you excited?
I am excited. I think either way, it's going to be like a moment that everyone talks about. And that's fun. Like again, like heated rivalry. I like when there's like something that gets everyone talking. You know, even if Heat of Rivalry I fell behind on, but I still felt like invested and involved because I knew what was going on because I absorbed it.
Right.
So that's fun. I don't know. I enjoy it.
Same.
I enjoy the discourse. I do.
Yeah, people get excited because they're like, oh, this is, Nate and Cassie's wedding. And then, you have like Maddie is like a, like you just see all this stuff. I like Rue's storyline the best, I think. I like hers.
I wonder why you like Rue's storyline the most.
I don't know. I actually auditioned to be the woman that says, where's my money, Rue? That was my audition. And I didn't get that role. But they gave me a different one. Like, we don't see you as this character, but maybe this character. What storyline do you guys think I am in? Let me know.
Let us know in the comments below. Yeah. I know someone's going to take that trailer and, like, the Stranger Things and edit you into it. Yeah.
I do have a couple of Euphoria cosplays that are already out there. I've been Cassie and Maddie on ASMR. On TikTok, you were Nate Jacobs on one of my TikToks. I've definitely cosplayed enough Euphoria to have that out there. No idea what any of it was, but I did. And I'm the character there, so I'm very excited. I cannot wait.
Will you cosplay yourself when your episode comes out?
Maybe if there's a premiere, if I'm invited to it, I could wear my costume.
Ooh, if the premiere is the same day as the iHeart Awards, which one would you choose?
You know what? In case iHeart is listening, iHeart, I'll be there. I don't know if Tom Felton's gonna be there. But I'll be there, I don't know if anyone else could be there because they're all like New York performers that are probably performing all the time.
True, yeah.
I'll be the one that's like, I'm here. I can accept the award. Yeah. I don't know. That's a tough one. Hopefully they're not on the same day. That'd be a struggle for sure. But I'm excited. When's the premiere? April? I think is what it said. It's coming up. Damn, everything's coming up so quick. Coachella, like everything's coming up so fast.
April 12th is when it airs. So the premiere would realistically be end of March.
Oh no.
Beginning of April. Yeah.
I guess we'll cross that bridge when we get there. I'll show if it's already in case. Watch I get invited to neither one. Because like you said, the Broadway category in theory could just be a category and not even like presented. So like we just want fan votes. We don't really care. So and then maybe Euphoria probably has. I mean, everyone's in Euphoria this season, so they probably have too big of an invite for the red carpet.
Was it a category last year, or did they invent this category for you?
No, at first I thought they invented it for me, but then I saw like so many people. I'm like, well, I guess a lot. I thought so. I was like, wow, did they really just make this category?
Oh no, it did exist last year.
Okay, who won?
You're gonna die. Rachel Zegler won last year.
Wow, I need to be in that same category.
Rachel Zegler would be stepping down. And crowning you as kind of fierce.
She presents. You know how like the Oscars have the past winner come out? Was she there? Did she accept? Or was she's probably busy. She's probably like, I'm not. That's crazy.
Oh my God. That's wild. So funny.
Wow.
The category last year was deranged. Okay.
What was it?
Okay, Rachel Zegler was the winner, but her competition was Adam Lambert, Ariana Madix, Barbie Ferreira, Charlie D'Amelio, Grant Gustin, Kit Connor, Lola Tung, Nicole Scherzinger, Robert Downey Jr., Sebastian Yatra, and Shailene Woodley. That was her.
Oh, you're lucky this year. This year is perfect.
Could you imagine me nominated next to Robert Downey Jr., Lola Tung? Like, what? Like, that's... Oh my God. Damn.
Oh my God.
Wow.
Funny.
And Rachel Zegler. Man, okay.
Thank God. Yeah, you're in this year.
I mean, there's still Neo. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
there's still Tom Felton.
It would have been really tough, though, if it was last year.
Last year's crazy. I don't think there would have been. Well, I'm glad there was a category before.
Oh my God, that is funny.
Was she there? Did you see pictures of her?
She is not there, but she did have a video message.
Yeah, I mean, Robert Downey Jr. probably wasn't there for that award, you know what I mean? But
or didn't even want to do a video message. So, yeah.
Like, who's going to send us a video?
That is so funny.
Wow, what a cool category. Well, I'm happy.
Do you want to hear her acceptance?
Yes.
Okay, let me see.
What an honor. Thank you so much to everybody who voted. Being Juliet on Broadway, making my Broadway debut was a childhood dream come true. I have to thank my lovely co-star, Kit Connor, who is also nominated in this category. And also, it's such a huge accomplishment to make your Broadway debut, so to everyone else in this category, I share it with you. And thanks to Sam Gold, Sonia Tye, Jack Antonoff, and Greg Noble for everything during that process. I'm deeply humbled. This is truly such a dream. Thank you. Ooh. Thanks, iHeart.
Okay.
Look at that. You gotta reheat those nachos.
Thanks, iHeart. I'm ready. Okay, I will. I'll say that. And to everyone else in my category, Like, that's a good one. That is good because, you know, it's a big deal to make your Broadway debut. Cheryl Porter, because she always talks about, like, this is, like, her first music nomination ever, and she is, I believe she's, like, around my age or maybe a little old. Like, we're middle-aged women. So I'd be like, to you, we're still doing it, girl. And I'm like, Tom Felton, love you, although support trans rights, okay?
What's your message to Neo?
Oh, Neo, how can I even compete with you? Like, you're a Grammy Award winner, I think, or at least nominee, okay? Like, what are you even doing here, you know? Ashley Graham, holding it down for plus-size Roxy's everywhere. Did love that so much. Although not plus-size, but, you know. And who else? Who else am I'm nominated with? There's other people, and I'm, like, blanking. Oh, well. All the other people, someone in Wicked. How the hell are you going to compete with someone from Wicked? You won. You won the whole thing. You're in Wicked, you know? You know.
And the votes, the fans.
Oh, yeah.
What about Moses?
Oh.
You didn't even
You forgot me.
My Moses, my #1 fan, my social campaign manager. Thank you for putting the link in all your bios. And to my fans for voting. I love you so much. And thank you to iHeart.
I hope they just clip that and put it on and air it.
I love it. My speech is done. Thanks for helping me with it. That's a good one. Oh my gosh. Oh, I'm excited. Me thinking, I always in my head, I'm thinking like, okay, what is my speech? But then it's like, it really is. It's a very small part. I don't know if I should be in this category,
God,
but
that is funny.
I guess I did technically make my Broadway debut, but it's small. But we love. There's no small parts. That's my speech. No small parts, just small actors.
And I'm the teeniest I've ever been.
And my GLP-1 is working. I'm excited to just
that
go.
is killing me.
It's honestly an honor to be nominated. I love to be on the carpet and be like, I'm a nominated. That's crazy. That's a crazy category, though. That's wild. Because I think, like, Keanu Reeves made his, like, Broadway debut last year. Like,
What the?
yeah.
Everyone was booked over there.
I know. Broadway's where it's at.
Side note, I really need Rachel Zegler. This is a message to you, Rachel Zegler. Why is she not dating Tom Blythe? Like, she's recently single. Tom Blythe, he's in the People We Meet on Vacations, like the #1 movie on Netflix right now.
Oh, is he?
Yeah, he's like the main guy in it, and I watched it, and damn. And then I saw a video where like Netflix had Rachel send a message, like a special question to Tom Blythe, and she's like, "Hey, Bubba, it's me, Rachel," and I was like, why are we not dating? Why are we not dating? They're so cute. It's almost giving the movie, because in the movie, he's like, it's about him and this girl he's friends with, and like they have such great chemistry, but they're just friends for so long, and then timing's not right. They're kind of giving me that. I'm like, but
later on in life, maybe.
Let's get them together. They're so cute.
Well, we don't know maybe she's dating. She's also very close friends with my fave, who I'm rooting for them to date, is Mike Feist. She's also
they are cute.
Yeah, I feel like they're very cute together, so I'm also kind of hoping there, because Tom Blythe doesn't sing. Does he?
I don't know.
But Mike Feist sings, and like theater kids, like they're just like the king and queen of theater kids, and I feel like
Tom Blythe is such a cutie though. I was watching that movie and I'm like, damn, you got to put some brown contacts in those eyes, because his eyes are so blue, and he has like dark hair, so really you just be seeing blue eyes.
You love it.
Big. It was almost distracting because they're so big and so blue. I was like, how?
Big pools.
But he's very good in the movie, and he seems like a very sweet guy, and I love Rachel, and they have such good chemistry. They were at the Academy Museum Gala a couple months ago, and there's like a video of them like interacting on the carpet before they took photos. And I'm like, damn, you two are so cute.
Cute couple.
Yeah.
She really could get anyone, honestly.
Mm-hmm.
Not Tom Blythe hater, but I don't know. He doesn't. Although I haven't started reading that book. I didn't know that was a movie. Because when I bought Wuthering Heights, it said, "Do you also want this book?" And I was just like,
wow.
And the cover was cool. Had like neon letters, and I was like, I'll get this one too.
Yeah, it just came out this past weekend on Netflix. It's like, yeah.
I'll read the book first.
And it's, very popular. It was kind of got lost in the shuffle a little bit, because I feel like with Golden Globes and like, I don't know, everything else, there's so much going on.
Anything.
But I really enjoyed it. Although Darian did give it a 2 stars on Letterboxd, I was like,
that's crazy.
Yeah, I had to keep pausing, because he's really bad at covering when he doesn't like something, and he's not like a rom-com kind of boy. He's like a Marty Supreme Hamnet kind of boy.
Okay.
So he would like, I love like the meet cute, or like, the quirky rom-com moments.
Yes.
He'd be like, and I had to pause it every time he sighed, and I was like, please do not sigh during this. Like,
you did?
Yes. I was like, no, you gotta take this serious.
Wow.
And as soon as those credits came, he opened Letterboxd, gave it 2 stars, and I said, 2 stars? You gotta at least give it a 3.
Oh, why did he say 2 stars? He just doesn't like it.
He
That's
just
not his
does not
vibe.
like a rom-com. Like, he thinks it's too, like, quirky, too, like, convenient plot-wise. I'm like, well, this is
what
the
it is.
magic of life, though.
It's simple viewing.
Yes,
That's what we need to
yes.
see. I know. I like to pause too. If he's on his phone, I'll be like, pause. I'm like, you need to.
You need to lock in.
Watch.
Yes.
You're gonna miss the best part. Or he'll like go get a snack and I'll pause. He's like, no, don't pause. I'm like, yes, pause. Like you're gonna miss. Especially traders. There'll be like 2 minutes left, and I'm like, but they're
This
gonna
is the
like,
part, yeah.
they're about to eliminate people. Yeah, that's I'm gonna watch it now. You convinced me.
It was really cute.
I don't think much about him, but I do like Hunger Games. I liked him in Hunger Games. That's the only thing I saw him in. So
Same, and I guess it was the blonde wig because I didn't really think much of him in as Coriolanus.
I love the name.
Snow,
Good
but him in here in his natural hair, I was like, wow, I'm seeing the vision.
Yeah,
I'm seeing
the
vision.
brunette.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Well, time. I'll watch it. I'll watch it. Okay. Should we do the final one?
That was my final one, Mama.
Oh, I thought I was in it.
Euphoria.
Oh, I didn't know. Oh, sorry. I spoiled the final one. What were you going to say about it? That's it?
Just that, yeah. I just wanted to get your thoughts
Trisha's
on it. Your
reaction to
reaction.
Euphoria.
Yes.
Like,
Literally.
insert me in there. Like, there I am.
Literally. Yup. Although,
Okay.
someone did comment on my YouTube video this morning, my last live stream, saying that Theo Von talked about you, but I don't know what he said. I guess let's just see.
I don't know if I want to know.
I know, same.
Anytime a man talks about me, I instantly scrolled past something about it, and I was like, I don't want to know.
They were basically
Oh, you saw
covering
it.
your.
Sorry, my bad.
They're basically covering your political run.
Oh gosh.
Office.
When it gets, that's what I'm saying. When it gets to the wrong side of the internet, I don't want to know.
Wait, that is funny. Theo Von and Trevor Wallace talking
Oh
about
no. I mean, I don't know. Sounds not like fans of mine.
I don't know.
Sounds like people who would not like me.
They were nice. I mean, they were nice in their
Okay.
delivery. They just covered it like any news.
I get triggered instantly. The first thing I think of is like guys being like, she's fat.
You think you're
Like,
impulsive or something.
Or even Joe Rogan, when I was brought up briefly, he's like, ew, keep it. I was like, oh, okay, damn. It was like a female comedian talking about me too. And he's like, ugh. I was like, oh my God.
Should we hear it?
Office, did you see that? Do you know her kids' names? I don't know why you would. I don't know why I do. But her kids' names are something. Can you pull that up somewhere?
That's what I'm saying. Instantly, like, what are we talking about? Me running for Congress for my kids' names?
Aquaman, who should be in the new Jason Momoa movie.
Wow.
Malibu Barbie, yeah.
Is this real?
She's running for president?
She's running for office, I believe, for Congress.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
They're watching your TikTok.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
And they're like, wait, is she doing a mukbang? And
She eating.
By the time
Is she doing a mukbang while running for office?
That is crazy.
That's a good way to keep attention, though. Why the Biden eating goddamn overnight oats while doing
That was mac and cheese, not overnight oats. That was Spiral Craft Boxer leftover for my kids at lunch that morning in a Tupperware.
now they're going to talk about Biden for a while.
That was all. Oh.
That was it? Just my kids want to eat?
They'll come back to it after. But
They don't care about my congressional. Why did you tell me about this? I mean, this is kind of.
Because to me, it's kind of obvious that he would know about you.
Are they
and
being
hear about
mean?
you.
That's
No,
what I'm
they
trying to
were
guess.
not mean at all. Like to them, it was just like reading a news article. They were just covering.
But like,
What is
what
happening.
news article are they reading on that? Like,
No, because
that
that's
seems.
because it was covered in pretty much most big news
Why?
outlets.
I like to start the new year just fresh, not trolling. I just want people to like see me as just not wanting attention. I'm just trying to just blend in, you know?
Oh, okay. You as a mine. You as a mine at the Domino's
You
just trying
should
to
have
blend
done-
in. Okay.
You should have done that to run to Congress as a mime.
I'm just trying to blend. That's a good headline. Trisha Paytas just trying to blend in.
I'm just
My
Mr. B
message
saying
is
he's broke,
beyond
just like,
words.
well, okay, you guys. I don't know.
Isn't Tana friends with Trevor Wallace? I think I remember.
Oh, they
Jimmy
both dated
texted me
him.
once. Oh, Jimmy texted me once while he was editing. I think not Loveline, and he's like, "Is Trevor Wallace problematic? Like, should I cut this out?" And I was like, and I googled, and I was like, I don't think so. But he sounds like it's a name that you would think would have done something
Would be
racist at some
problematic.
point. Yeah, it's
He
like
just male white comedian
yes,
with a podcast.
Yes, and it's like
Problematic.
the first and last name being like Trevor and Wallace could be
Right.
someone's first name.
Yes.
It just it's like a recipe for disaster. But I guess so far so good? Question mark. I don't know.
All of that, yeah. Like Theo Von, I don't know if he's problematic. He seems like he could be.
Yeah.
But people like him, but then people are like, no, not him. And I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I'm not in the weeds of it. You know, I don't know if I want to know.
Yeah.
But I think Trevor Wallace did go on a date with both Brooke and Tana. That's what I know.
Word.
And I think Tana was dressed as a Playboy bunny when she went to his house. That's what I know. I don't know. I know nothing. I know nothing about them. When guys comment on anything about me, I immediately shrivel up, dry up, stitch my vagina up. I don't want anything near it. Like, it just, that makes me not want to be around men. But I'm glad I don't know. I guess they seem nice. I don't know what the hell happened with that. They're for me. They're not. Don't give up. Just kidding. Not my demographic. I think they're Nashville. I think they're good for him. Good for me. Why doesn't things go viral that I like want to go viral? Like, why don't people say like, "Oh, Trisha Paytas won the lottery"? You know, in life.
Well, if you win, they will.
Yeah.
It will go viral.
Could you imagine if I won the $1 billion? People were like, "What the f-?" I'd help everybody. I'd be helping everybody in the world. Starting with the trafficking, actually. I think the trafficking is the first thing. Trafficking Trojan horses. I like that. But the Florida governor doesn't care about it. Maybe
True,
he does.
that should be the platform. Yeah.
That's a better platform than going
Yeah.
after Sophie Rain,
Yeah.
making money on OF.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that gave me a sinking feeling. When guys start talking about me, I'm like, oh, I don't want to. I don't want to know. They also don't get it. They don't get the vision. Anyways, well, you guys. Also, I saw another one. Someone thought I was pregnant. I was like, I'm not. Because, like, Robert Kennedy's about to die or something.
What? Who said that?
I don't know. I always see it on my TikTok. It's like, oh, Trisha. And then I was like, what? And then someone was like, yeah, I saw it in, like, they're a psychic and they had a vision.
My trainer even knew. My trainer, who I don't even know how, doesn't seem very online, but he randomly brought up Ozzy Osbourne today, and he was like, "Oh, doesn't the girl you work with, didn't she give birth to Ozzy Osbourne?" And I'd be
That's
like, no.
crazy. That's so crazy because this day we had, before you got here, we had a full day. We did a 6-month photo shoot with Aquaman, and our photographer was like, "Did Jason Momoa ever comment on his name?" I was like, "No," and they're like, "Why not?" I was like, "Well, Ozzy died the same day, and he was close friends with him."
Yeah.
We just talked about it this morning too. We did Aquaman's photo shoot this morning. We did a fitting for Wuthering Heights costumes. We went to In-N-Out and signed the headshots, did the stickers. It's in my purse. Oh, there it is. I have a sticker for you. The sticker for next month, I feel like you would really like. So I was like, I gotta save one of these.
I'm excited.
Yeah, I feel like you would.
Yeah, he
both
was
of you.
in that same situation.
There's the.
My favorite video.
Yes.
Oh my god.
Next month sticker.
I love this.
It's so funny. I've had that for so long, and then I saw you commented that underneath my mime, and I was like, wait, I have these stickers.
I love this video more than anything.
Yeah, that's the next month sticker. No longer talking.
I love it. I love more so the fact that you somehow thought it was offensive and took it off your channel. That also I love.
Did I?
Yeah, you privated it or something. I had to find it. Someone had to re-upload it.
I should go look. I'll put it back up for you. But did you know when you republic something, it like goes to the front, like as if it's a new video,
Love
like it'll be in the
that.
subscriptions
Yeah.
again.
I need you to go through and just start doing
Public
it. Why
everything.
not? Yeah.
I would
Not
have probably
everything,
deleted it.
but pick and choose. But
well, I know the ones. There's ones that are just deleted because I like look and I'm like, wow, there's some that are just no longer existed. But yeah, the ones I privated, I guess I thought maybe it'll go back one day. I don't know. So that's it for next month. Well, guys, I'm still talking because I have a podcast. That's my next podcast. I'm still talking. Okay. Maybe talk about on Patreon. You're just gonna follow through with your weekend plans?
oh yes, as of now, yes.
When is it?
Saturday.
Okay, I'm gonna follow up with you. Okay. Give a little push. Be like,
You better be there.
By the
Yeah.
way,
Yeah.
I did
Oh.
save it.
you saved what?
'Cause I do have the video.
What is that?
It's your video. I'm no longer talking, but it's just people put on TikTok this sound with it.
Oh my god, scary. Wow. Look at that
I
tiny
know.
forearms. Oh my god, it's skinny those wrists.
Well, I don't know if you can. Just in case that we can't use this.
Do you know people call my arms ham hock arms and that? Look how skinny they are. Haters. Wow, pre-lips, pre-boobs. Aw. Beautiful.
God.
Beautiful. All right, that's it for real. We love you guys. Have a great weekend. Thursdays are our favorite days, and we will see you in the next one.